Hey, look at that, we're live. I mean, we're dead
Hello.
inside, but we're live. What?
I am dead inside.
No. Jeez.
Howdy,
Hello.
howdy, howdy.
Welcome to Stream for Initiative. We are currently deep in the ground in a metal cave. Rusted metal.
Deep? I don't know. We're only like
seemingly
one story down
pretty-
from ground level. I don't
It's
know.
deep, man. It's so
Below
deep.
6 feet?
It is below 6 feet. You're right.
Then we're deep underground.
Oh, damn. You're right.
In this strange cavern of seemingly must be science fiction, right? And you
What
found your way
science?
here trying to find the captain of a certain town, Harperfall. And you found your way to the jungles and were attacked by some dinosaur people that you've never seen before. And you came across a holographic cave, or a cave with a false entrance, I guess I could say. And you made your way through and you found your way down here, where you're currently hovering over what looks like a map of the continent. And with a series of button presses, elements were strewn all over the continent in different forms until you are pretty sure you pressed all of them in the correct order. And that's where we left off.
You are pretty sure? I don't know.
Pretty sure.
I don't feel too confident.
Oh, maybe not then. I'm just trying to get to the right page of my notes so I can make sure we're all saying the right things. Here we go. Okay.
We
So-
also have a body in a backpack, and Nyota's ran out of the room.
That was my idea.
Too many lights, right? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, it's too bright.
He's allergic to them, clearly.
Allergic to light? Yeah. It leaves welts on her skin.
Oh, gee.
Or like on her eyes.
He goes here next and
Good
she's got like
lord.
She a
bubbles
Mogwai?
on her eyes.
Oh
Mogwai.
God, no!
Is she a Mogwai? Do we have to worry about her melting?
Oh, you have to worry about feeding her after midnight.
She doesn't eat.
No, that's Goma.
Yeah.
No, Gomo is
Don't
not for midnight.
Don't put water on her or she
I love them
multiplies?
both Mogwai. The two little ones are the Mogwais of the group.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So, as you push the last buttons and the continent, the image that you see before you shifts back to the normal continent of Eogrin, and on it are highlighted 5 points.
Okay. Are Is
One
the
of the
map
points-
we found earlier big enough? Like, would it show those
No.
points?
The map that you who has the map right now? It's actually in your inventory, whoever has it. I
I
made
believe
sure
I
I was
handed
keeping
it
track
off
of
to Gomo last.
whoever was like, 'cause it passed between lots of people's hands, but I was
Yeah.
making sure that I put it in each person, whoever had it at the time, I was moving it into their inventory every time.
Yeah, I think Gomo had it last.
On the Roll20 side? Yeah, okay. I have
On Roll20.
Traveler's
Okay.
map. Boom.
Okay, so the map that you see there is different from the map that you're looking down at.
Okay. In that case, can I try and quickly, like, kind of trace and draw in my journal?
Okay. So you take a moment to draw in your journal, because the map that you got also is not the entire continent either. It's
Right.
like a part of it. Yeah.
Right.
So it's missing part of where some of the points are. And you do notice that as you're taking time to look at it and kind of study it while you're drawing it out, one of the points could possibly be in the where you're at right now.
Oh.
And you have 1 point far to the north, up in the icy regions of the continent. You have one in the swampy area to the east, in the Sleeping Glades. One looks like in the middle of the desert of the barren wasteland.
Okay.
And one onto the unknown, unexplored island that's off to the west, past the Merfolk Expanse. And again, if you want later, I can probably just take a picture of this and send it to you. Even though you probably won't be able to see all the dots. I wish I could have changed colors, but I can't. I'm going to post it in Discord for you, so you guys have a copy of it.
That would be awesome.
Gracias, DM.
Which icons are with which?
Okay. On what I just sent?
Would that have it listed?
No, they're. So you'll see like a little square. The most obvious one is in the middle of the desert.
Oh, I see the dots.
Yeah. So there's one in the middle of the desert, and there's one to the east of it in the Sleeping Glades. There's one in the Cloven Wood, which is kind of where you're at now. There's one far to the north in the middle of the water area and the forest up there. And there's one off on the little island off to the west.
Okay.
Okay.
So those 5 points are they're glowing, and seemingly like the light is like kind of coming off of the continent in those areas. So it's
Okay.
showing it's pretty important. Those areas are important for some reason.
But what did it do?
I have no idea.
Does anyone else get an apocalyptic feel from all of this?
Vaguely.
Maybe it's a treasure map.
The treasure map does not show visions of lava lakes.
Could be the challenges.
All over Egret.
That's a long ways journey, guys. But, I mean, did we cross a river on the way here? Well, I guess we kind of sort of did. Is it even a river? It's more like a stream. Let's see. If this is
But let me
where we
assure
are-
you, it was certainly wide enough and powerful enough for a river. Thought what you would know after getting your head nearly dunked in it.
Says the one that fell in.
That's what he said.
I'm really not sure what to make of all of this. Anyone else?
Well, we're already at one of the 5 locations, I think. But I don't know what this place does. Or what this whole contraption is even used for. Somebody built it for a purpose.
DM?
Mm-hmm.
Now that all the switches and everything have been like put to the right colors and all that kind of stuff, if I looked around the machine, do I find like any extra button or lever that wasn't there before?
Make an investigation check for me.
11 plus 1, 12.
Okay, so you take a moment to make your way around the object in the middle, and you're not really seeing anything else to press or touch that would do anything.
Maybe if I looked around, we could activate something, but I don't see anything else.
You think there's more levels further down, do you?
Is there further down? I really didn't get a good look.
Admittedly, wasn't trying to, but
Wait, further down, like back there? Back at the hole?
Well, it did go down
Yeah, maybe.
further.
it's a deep
Wait.
hole.
Rodan says something about lights or colors. What if those changed up wherever it was at?
From the 8. It's entirely
Ah.
possible.
The colors, what do they mean?
I'm sorry, is Yodi's kind of cutting off a bit for me. Is that just me?
It sounded fine to me.
Hmm.
Yodi, could you say something real quick?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you right now, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just. All I said was what? Do you mean in the atrium?
Oh, I didn't hear that last part.
Okay, then he is cutting off a little, and it might be the same problem that I was having with the mic sensitivity. 'Cause I saw his thing blink a few times, then his voice came in, so.
And Ace, you sound a little bit far from me.
Is it better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because I was far from my mic. Character's not in the room, so I'm kind of just messing with things and setting stuff up.
Ooh, so what's the plan, guys? What are we doing?
Well, Gomo, takes some snacks out of his backpack and starts munching on them.
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
anticlimactic.
Rodon, kind of in line with what he was thinking, is going to head back over to the hole and see if he can.
So you make your way over to the hole, and you look down, and you see. Do you have dark vision? No, you're one of the two
No.
that does not.
Yeah, correct.
The dim light that you're seeing right now from the area you're in that lines the wall, it doesn't show very far down the hole. So you see
Would a
that,
torch
and
show
then
any
you see.
farther?
Do you have a torch on you? Like you have one
Do.
lit, right? Yeah. So it does. It goes a little farther. You still see nothing. It just goes down farther down the hole.
Okay.
You wrote down what you saw on the big round thing, right, Momo?
The what on the ground?
No, you wrote down what you saw on that, right? I saw you writing something.
Oh yeah, the locations on the map and stuff. The symbols that came up. I took some notes.
Maybe we should follow Rodan and maybe we should just get out of here already.
I mean, we pressed all the buttons and pulled all the levers, right?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Should we take off or should we investigate further if that hole does go down?
Well, I mean, I think it does go down. I mean, this has to
actually-
be. I'm kind of curious. That hole. That wasn't, part of the structure. It was either dug out or something. Something happened there to create that hole. How are you supposed to come in and out of here normally?
I would assume a ladder or steps of some kind.
Maybe. Oh, maybe that's what that was at the hole, but something bigger came through, and I don't know. I'm guessing at this point. Oh, and DM, by the way, Gomo wants to kind of investigate the exterior walls and the ceilings of this room.
Okay. So, make an investigation check for me.
Guidance.
Naturally.
16 plus 5, 21.
Okay. So as you're looking around the exterior part, as Lily was looking around the device itself, you take a look at the walls and kind of feel them, and they feel like rusted metal, but it's not as rusted as it was above in the floor above.
Okay.
Almost like all the water that was in there over time just degraded it, but down here it's not as bad. The lights, surprisingly, for however long is you would think it'd take to rust this metal, the lights all seem to work just fine, and there's nothing else really on the walls. When you look up on the ceiling, it's looks like a very smooth, glassy surface. It almost shines with your light that you have around you. And it looks like it has a green tint to it.
Green tint. I pull out a torch from my backpack, produce flames, light it up. And actually, how long has it been since we came down the ladder?
It's only been about 30 minutes or so.
30 minutes. Okay, so my unseen servant is probably still active then. I give it to him to take the torch right up against the glassy ceiling.
Okay. As the flame slowly goes upward towards the glassy ceiling, you see the green start parting away from where the fire is trying to touch the ceiling.
Oh.
Oh.
So what's up there then?
And then as it goes away from the fire, you can see now what you're looking at is you can actually see fish swimming above you. You can barely just make out the shapes of it.
Okay. And did the green move away from the flame, like kind of radiate away from it, like is there still green there? It's just, or is the whole thing now clear?
Where the fire is.
Only where the fire is? I moved the fire around.
Yeah, the green slime starts trying to move away from the fire, but when the fire kind of touches it, if it moves fast enough, it touches it, it sets on fire for a second and then goes out.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But we're definitely directly under the atrium now. With the, what was that big word that Nayori used? Photoluminescent? Fish? Yeah, that's those up there,
I think.
right?
Something like
She said it in
Bioluminescent,
Gnomish,
thank you.
so I'm not sure.
Big words.
Oh, okay.
So the place you said had the colors is directly above us then.
Yes, I mean, it's about the same size too, I think.
So what if we force our way out? Like, we can break through the ceiling?
Think about the fish!
This place will be filled with water.
Might be
and they
tasty
put it
over
here.
a fire.
Oh my God, I hate that I agree with you.
Did Rodon go back into the room with them?
Yes, I did.
I saw him
Hold on,
skirting in the map.
Hey, where's the little one? Says the
He's sitting
smallest
out
one
in the
group.
hallway.
Well, we could always give this a try. I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow and aim towards the
Wait.
ceiling.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm pretty sure that green thingy up there, that's some type of slime. Possibly acidic. I'm not sure if we want to break that. That's gonna fall right on top of us.
If it was acidic, then my arrow probably wouldn't have gone through anyways.
That's
Wait.
not quite how arrows or acid works.
You said slime?
I mean, it moves. Look, like I slowly move the fire around, and it like show that it.
Yeah, it kind of is moving around the
moves away
fire,
from it.
trying to
It's-
stay away
it's-
from
it's-
it.
It's reacting to fire. It moves away from it.
What if
Oh,
we use that
wait.
thing that you're holding from me and burn it off?
Wait,
Burn it
does that look
off.
like the stuff that was on the map? When the whole map turned green, you
This is the green spot.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. So this is just kind of, well, some of it's kind of going over my head. I'm just trying to piece things together.
You or Neelon?
Oh no, Neelon for sure. No, I have everything from last session written down.
I love Fish probably already knows what's happening. But
Oh,
he
I'm
has
sure.
to pretend that he doesn't. It's probably killing him.
Hey, Neelon's processing.
the trap was
It doesn't-
poison.
I love the idea of just there's
Not
like a little
poison.
loading symbol above Neelon's head.
Wait, the trap was acid. That up there is an acid slime, or I think it is. Well, for lack of a better word, I think we're at the green node.
Yes.
That would make sense.
I wonder, do
Yeah.
these have to be activated at the
Rodon
same
know what?
order?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say for Rodon. What the hell was the green thing that was on there?
Slime.
I mean, I've never encountered one.
I mean, the creature thing that appeared.
On the pictures,
Yes.
It was just a big cube.
it was a big cube
Well,
slime thing.
There was a green cube, and then there were mimics.
What is a mimic?
It's
I just saw a chest with teeth.
well, and other things. They're creatures that can kind of transform, like kind of use camouflage in a way. It transforms itself into kind of to fit in with its surroundings, to stay hidden. Usually in forms of, just mundane furniture or treasure chests or something of interest that would lure people to interact with it and come close, and then it'll gobble you up.
Yeah.
That
Now,
doesn't sound good.
can you guys back up a little bit? I want to
Off
try
about
something.
the. Was there anything off about the atrium upstairs since Rodon was up investigating that he would have got onto?
What you mean before from the last one when you were investigating?
Yes, when I was investigating the atrium area.
When you were investigating it last time, you didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Guys, back up a little bit. I want to try something. I want to see if this is acid.
Way ahead
Oh,
of you.
like actually get out of here. Scurry, 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 scurry.
I mean, it's not going to be that bad, I think.
do
All
you
right.
think?
So what I
Almost
want to do,
wearing his
because I just
cape
want
now.
to see
Like, hood up.
Famous
Like-
last words.
if it's gonna melt something or something like that. So I'm gonna take one of my ball bearings and throw it up to it to see what it does to that.
Okay, so you take one of your ball bearings out of your little pouch and you chuck it up there,
Mm-hmm.
and it hits it. And when it starts coming, when it hits it, it sticks for about like a second, and then it comes down and it kind of like bloops out of the slime, hits the ground, and starts rolling. The ball bearing itself seems fine.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use the edge of my cloak to pick it up, just to make sure like it has any acid. It don't burn my fingers. Does it do anything to my cloak?
Sure, use
So-
cloak to pick up the ball, but not the cursed item. Sure.
What?
Nothing. You're doing fine.
Right. So as you go, you walk over, grab your cloak, and you pick up the ball bearing. You grab it and you turn it over to look at it. The ball bearing itself is fine, but yes, the cloak around it does start to degrade.
Oh,
Pretty slowly, but it is degrading.
all right. So I'm gonna drop the ball and be like, I got a hole in my cloak.
And as you drop the ball, your cloak is still degrading a little bit,
Oh no.
but then it stops.
Cut it off.
Okay. Okay, so you guys could come in. Nothing happened except for I put like the hole of the cloak where my eye is. It's like I've got a hole in my cloak now.
Okay.
So the ball bearing, nothing happened to it, and so whatever what it's made out of won't get burned, but fabric will.
So as you guys go back into the room and you're paying attention to this green slime above you, you notice that it's not covering the ceiling anymore. It looks like it's slowly, very slowly massing together.
Did I wake it up?
I think you pissed it off.
I didn't do
Oh,
anything. It
joy.
was just a little ball.
Angel, your character's really good at this. I'm just saying. This is like her skill.
I'm trying to see if we can get out of here. I'm not trying to
Should
like
we
wake up a
fight?
slime monster.
Should we fight or should we run?
Wait, we don't even know what it's gonna do yet.
So it's slowly converging together. Is it like taking shape or anything yet?
No, I mean it's getting thicker in one area, but other than that, there's no shape. It's just slowly kind of converging.
I have an oil flask. If it comes down to it, we'll drop the oil on the floor to block our path and go light
Good.
it on
Very
fire.
good. Hold on to that. I command my unseen servant to bring the torch right up to where it's starting to bulge.
Okay, and as you do, it does react and it spreads back out and goes away from the fire.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay, so, all right. Well, I don't think it's that fast. Usually, these things we can run away if we have to. Now, remember, we still have to, return and report back what we found.
Yeah, we should probably start getting the body ready.
We could maybe ask
Wait,
around
right,
about
no,
this
so-
place if anybody knows anything.
Wait, did somebody out of character? Did somebody mention stuffing the body in the bag? Because I got upset. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember.
Body bags, yes.
Neelan had a hardcore moment of judging the whole damn party.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's right. And you're goddamn right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If we're safe here, then should we explore more or should we leave?
Well, that's the
suppose-
thing. I looked down the cave and I can't see anything. You all seem to have better vision than I do in such dim spaces.
Well, here's a thought. I don't think we alone should really, take on this endeavor, whatever this endeavor is. I mean, it's obviously of interest to the Osmonds.
What if
Not
the
sure
weapon-
why. I feel like it would be good to have it guarded, and to do so, we would need the town's guard to be involved. And to do that, we have to go back, report back, tell them the captain's deceased, and well, I mean, what else? So we also need safe passage to this place. We got lost almost, full on got lost in the forest. So maybe, well, we have a map now, so hopefully that should make it easier for us to find the way and also for the guards to lay the path, etc., etc., etc. I mean, why are we even trying to do this ourselves? Huh?
Thoughts we leave.
Whatever you believe is best, I'll go along with.
All well and good, but how the hell do we get out of here when we've now taken off the rope?
Well, burn.
I point
We
up
just
at
burn
the
the sign.
the invisible servant, kind of holding the torch. Have him like wave it around. Hello.
It's waving the thing around, and
Yep.
the green slime's reacting to it.
So all we have to do is get the slime to move, and then we can just bust our way out through the top.
But there's water up there.
We'll get a little wet.
DM, how high is the ceiling?
Forgot what I told you. I think I said it was 10 feet.
See, if we break it while we get wet, I'll jump on Rodan's shoulder and go up there to lower down the rope.
But the fish.
This-
We don't even know how much water is up there. And there's clearly some kind of water source as it was pumping out water to the outside.
Did we make little bowls to put the fish in?
Out of what?
I have this potion with black stuff. I could drink it and we could just put the fish in there as if it's a small fish.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
That'd have to be a really small fish.
Yeah, so I said if it's a small fish.
Should we see how easy or difficult it is to try and climb back up before going this way?
And as you guys are talking, the green slime is still kind of trying to stay away from the fire that's moving around a little bit, but you're starting to see drips of green hit the ground around you very slowly, not fast. Just every once in a while, there's drips of green falling around you.
We might want to decide soon.
I mean, if we go back the way we came, I guess we could do that. I don't even know how I got down.
Lucky.
She turned into a cat
yeah.
for a minute. Use lucky feet.
Okay, Lily and Neelon, I need you guys to roll a dex save for me.
Dex save.
Tacky
Okay.
mushrooms.
You're within 10 feet of me, so add 4 to your roll.
With the D4? Or just add 4?
Just add 4.
Okay, just add 4. And you said Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 15 plus 2 plus 4.
Okay, Neelon?
11 plus 2, 13.
Okay, you guys are fine.
Yay!
Are we
So
just dodging
Starting to
blobs?
drip harder.
Yep, you're dodging, the drips.
Yeah,
We
that
may need to get a move on that plan.
agreed.
Okay. Okay, since you don't want to hurt the fish, we'll just go out the way we came. Oh, okay. Let's
Not
go.
only that, there's water up there, and then there's slime up there. Like, why is
Okay,
that the
I
direction
get
you
it.
want to go?
Why do you think? Okay.
We'll argue
Why?
on the way.
Oh,
I mean,
go,
look. Okay, close your eyes.
Just go. I've got
And
this.
I order my servant to kind of like guide her.
Oh,
Like, you don't see it, but there's like an invisible hand like
All
holding
of a
your
sudden, a
hand.
hand touches you. You feel a hand touch you, and you look behind you.
Right,
There's
don't freak
nothing
out.
there.
I'm being touched by stuff.
you can tell her to close her eyes, but when I get flashbanged,
We're hearing that
That's
echo
why
down
you
the
Yeah,
should
hallway.
wear
echo down the hallway.
that's
Hold
out of
on.
character. 100% out of character. That's just like me.
Right, and the servant is still holding the torch, and he's
Okay, I have my
with the
blindfold
other
on.
hand, I guess,
Okay.
it's guiding.
Okay, ghost man, let's go.
Okay.
Ace,
You guys are making your way.
how is
down.
Nyota currently sitting?
Curled into a ball as small as she can possibly be. Oh, good.
Okay, so Rodon is basically gonna run up to her and kind of shake her. Nyota,
Starts like slapping him, like, no.
hold on a minute. It's just me.
I'm walking.
It's just the Dragonborn.
She's gonna curl into a ball.
I think we're gonna try and get out of here.
It's so funny that like I can, because if you do that too fast, if you move your character one square at a time too fast, it looks like you just teleport, right? But you guys are doing it so slow that I could actually watch your guys' like movement. It was kind of cool.
Laughing too because I'm going slow for a reason, and I just
Yeah.
see Milan following behind me, and that's why I started
Yeah,
laughing.
Kelmo was doing the same thing. Because we're all slow.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to let you go. Just relax, okay?
That's fine, because I'm gonna fall down another
Right.
hole.
Here's a little
Don't
something. I
worry.
cast minor illusion. It can create sound. I'm gonna make some like very outdoorsy sounds, like birds chirping and like.
I could have done that myself.
Well, at least it's an illusion, right?
Yeah.
Auditory stimulus. To make
Okay.
it sound less like you're inside a cramped
So
corridor.
what happened in the other room?
There's a giant slime in there that's burned
There's
stuff.
slimes on the ceiling.
We'll have to explain later. There's
There's a slime?
it's,
Yes, green
it's
one.
It
acidic.
looks
Acid.
oddly happy.
It's acidic. Don't want to mess with it.
I know what a slime is. It's not really acidic. It's only acidic to clothes and meat.
Well,
Well,
that
we
explains
are
that.
close
Who
and
do you
neat.
think
We
you are?
We are close and neat.
Hey, but if there's a slime here that... No, and she's gonna scurry over the hole and look down.
Wait,
Okay.
where did she go? Ugh.
So you scurry over to the hole and you look down,
No, back
seemingly
in the
not
room
even
with
caring that it
flashbang.
goes down forever. And it does look like it goes down forever. You cannot see a bottom to it.
There's just this contemplating moment on her face as she stares, like, almost in deep thought. And she just stares down the hole and kind of just starts leaning more over the edge.
Point of order, I'm keeping an eye out behind us just in case.
Mm-hmm. And Neota, as you peer over and you're just really not paying attention to your surroundings, when you lean over, you're leaning against one of the upward turned metal grates, and it starts bending under your small stature because you're just leaning that far over.
He's not paying attention.
Okay, make a dex save for me.
I'm actually going to do that with disadvantage.
Okay.
Can I give her advantage because I'm currently watching her right now?
Well, that's up to her. She wanted to do disadvantage. That wasn't my decision.
That's true.
Can I cast Bane on her?
Such
Let
a
me go
dick.
home.
It's a negative 1d4 to.
That's funny.
Well, it's only for attacks or saving.
So what am I
throws,
rolling
It's not for abilities.
Dex save
Well, it's a
and-
dex save, so it would be for a saving throw, so it still would work.
Oh yeah, okay.
So back to skills.
He's like wanting you to fall.
Dexterity.
It sounds like she wants
Damn
to.
it, my dexterity is a plus fucking 7.
Yeah,
Not when you're unconscious.
8.
Whack.
So it would have been a 20. No, it would have been a 20,
It's still
but I'm
15.
taking disadvantage, so it's an 8 plus 7.
It's still 15.
I know.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you even
Still pretty damn good.
unconsciously you're able to hold on and not fall.
Rodon
Oh,
goes
wow.
and kind of grabs her and pulls her just a little tiny bit back by the shirt collar. What are you doing?
If slimes, they live deep underground, and if that hole, She looks sad for a moment.
Well,
Maybe a chance for you to go back home, but you would probably die on your way down with how deep that thing looks. Sorry, but it probably won't work out.
Just gonna let out a sigh.
Maybe the slime was placed here and is not here naturally.
Neelan, will you roll a perception check for me?
Perception. Yeah.
Slimes hate light.
Oh, that's a.
You would never be able to make it out here.
Well, it's
Flat
not
roll.
very bright out here.
That's a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, 9 flat.
Okay, so as you're looking behind
For
you
any of them to
and you're trying to pay attention and look for this thing just to be sure, you think you catch a glimpse of something on the ground. But you're not
Okay.
quite sure.
Okay, I will. Whereabouts? How far out?
Just beyond your vision range, which I
Okay.
think is it's 30 feet dark vision, right? Or is it 60 feet?
I believe it's 60. Dark vision.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. That's 60 feet. So yeah, you would see it just right there, just on the edge of your sight range.
It's definitely not here by choice.
Hey, Dia,
I'll just keep
You?
quiet.
can I keep an ear out for the sound of the dripping slime to make sure it doesn't go?
You can, but it would be any check would be a disadvantage because currently you're listening to birds chirping in the
Yeah,
wilderness right now.
that's true.
tweet, tweet.
I like birdies.
They're great.
I'm gonna hold off on saying anything until I can confirm.
Okay.
Gomo, do you
Okay,
have any empty
okay.
bottles?
Well, move aside. I'm pulling
Gomo,
out
do you have any
my.
empty bottles? Please.
I know exactly what you're gonna try and do. I rummage through my backpack. I don't know if I have empty bottles. Well, I have a. Wait a minute. So that's
I'm vibing over here.
I have a bottle of ink. It's only like
That works.
it's not that much. It's a 1 ounce bottle.
Okay.
While holding it in my hand.
She's gonna snatch
like
it and
half
just dump
full
out
with
the ink
ink.
and run off.
What?
Run off
What did I
where?
teach you about consent?
All right. So as you run down the hallway, you get down. You get to the corner there, and there's nothing there.
I'm going to go into the room.
What
Okay,
are
so
you doing?
As you get to the door, it is actually like there's a puddle
Mhm.
where the door, like right in front, behind the door, like where the door would be. There's a puddle there,
Mhm.
but it's not a big puddle. It's just a little puddle there,
Right.
and you see drips coming down the door frame.
I would like to catch one of the drips in
Oh
the
my
bottle.
god.
Okay. Let's make. Where's my thing here? Oof. We need to make some kind of check. What kind of check? Let's see.
Acrobatics. Or...
Dex. um,
Yeah, let's do acrobatics. Let's see.
I
No,
mean, this
yeah.
is
Sleight of hand, maybe.
either
It's all
sleight of hand
dexterity
or
check.
acrobatics. I don't even know.
It's sleight of
Like,
hand.
this
It's
is
all dex check.
okay.
19 plus 4.
Yeah. So as you see, you're looking at the top of the door frame, and you can see these drips starting to form, and you just kind of hold the vial
she
up as high
empty
as
out
you can
the
in your short
bottle?
stature. Yeah, she said she did. Yeah.
Oh,
I dumped
She
out
said
all
you
your
I'm out your ink.
my ink.
I'm gonna end up slipping on that ink.
Don't get the DM idea.
So you're able to catch a few drops of the green slime.
Do I fill the bottle or
What in
mostly?
the world are you doing?
I'm gonna put the cork back on and put it in my backpack.
Okay.
On my eyes.
What in the world
Meanwhile,
are you doing?
I'm like, I'm murmuring. Take a big swig out of the water skin,
She's
and then
gonna
I
look at
command
Rodon,
my.
like look him in the eyes, and just be like, "It's not much, but I'm taking him home." She's gonna walk past
There
him.
are so many things we need to discuss about the situation.
We're gonna talk about a lot of things later, I guess.
Who's
So
keeping a
while-
list? That's big.
Naoda has a very long talk coming from everybody.
Oh my god.
I mean, I just told you about the whole please thing. You weren't were you even listening to me during at any point to that?
Should probably get out of here before it eats all of you.
While all that's happening, in the interest of getting the fuck out of here before that thing eats us alive, yeah, so I'm having my unseen servant take the rope, go ahead and tie it just like it did. It was tied earlier
Okay.
up around the table, or at least I command it to. Of course, if it isn't able to, we'll. I think it comes back to me. But that's the intent. I'm sending it
Okay.
to go do that.
Okay. Quick side note here: is the blanket still there, or did you take the blanket off?
The blanket. Yeah, the blanket
Did
was
you guys-
taken off, and that said blanket was used to wrap up the body.
Okay.
I need give me 1 second, guys.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So, are you guys going up?
Well, I told it to tie. Is it gonna be able to complete it?
You give it a minute, and from what you can glean from your unseen servant, it does come back to you, and the rope is still, there, hanging.
And I tell it to then tie the additional 30 feet.
Okay. The rope seemingly flies itself a little ways and does a little rope trick and ties itself to the other.
All right. Bring
Want
it
me to
over and
test
give
it
it
again.
a couple of tugs. Does it
Okay,
seem
and
secure?
as you tug it, you go tug, 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 and on the third tug, it falls away into your hand.
It falls away.
Yeah, like whatever your unseen servant did up top, apparently wasn't a good enough job, and it comes back down into your hand because you were
Oh.
holding on to it when you tugged it.
I give it a glare.
It gives you an unseen shrug.
Look, okay.
Almost
Pay
like the idea
attention.
that Gomo can see his servant, but other people can't, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. You can't see it. Like I just kind of sense where it is.
Neelan, I need you to make another perception check for me.
Alrighty. That is a 12.
Okay. And you swear you see something moving on the ground about 60 feet away.
I will keep focused on it. Wait for confirmation.
Okay. So you're gonna do the rope thing again?
It's like it goes over and then under, and you make a loop-de-loop, and then it goes through both the loops, and then you pull. Okay?
Look how he's schooled
One can assume that you got an unseen nod as the rope,
I give the rope
the
back
left
to
side of the
you.
rope, goes back up to the top. And you wait a little bit, and you feel your unseen servant come back to you, and the rope is once again
Okay.
seemingly secured and dangling down towards you.
Tuck, tuck, tuck.
This time, it seems to stay there, as if your unseen servant heeded your warnings and tied it correctly this time.
See? All right, you should remember that. All right, well, we got the rope.
Do you need me to test it again?
Sure.
And Neelon, this time, as you're watching what you think would be something moving, you do realize it is slowly coming towards you. There's a green puddle on the ground coming slowly your direction.
Well, it's not very fast, but it's catching up to us. We gotta go.
What's catching up to us?
Slime.
Oh. Ah, those things are slow. All right. Let's see.
I wouldn't be so sure. If it's big enough, it can take up the entire hallway.
Not comforting.
Well, anyone want to try first?
I'll go first. I said I would try. I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay. I cast guidance on him.
I'll start leading Lily over towards the rest of the group.
Where'd it go?
We need to get used to this random.
That's a D4, right?
Yeah, you got an extra D4.
Okay.
I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And hold a torch with it and put it 30 feet behind me.
Okay, got you.
So that's right there.
Okay, I need you to make an athletics check for me, please. Whoever's going up.
Okay, so that'd be me. There was something else I wanted to check. I don't think I can, so I'm just going to go with what I was... So, athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm. Athletics.
Okay. Holy shit. 18 plus 4 plus 6. I think that's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, so he says, I'll test it.
That's a 28.
And he grabs the rope and just starts climbing it like Marine style. Just not even using his feet, just using his hands, and just he pulls himself all the way up.
Funk.
And you could safely say it feels secure.
Okay, now Rodon is now going to take... He did bring his whole bag with him. Realizing that the blanket is not down there, is going to take out his bedroll and use it to cover the area in question.
What do you mean cover?
Like the edge.
He's gonna pad the edge so
Pad,
that
okay,
the rope doesn't like get scratched up.
Like gets bite. Like, yeah.
Okay,
the
so I can
middle edge
stop rolling
doesn't-
now. Thank you. All right, who's going next?
That he rolled with every
I
single-
even knew that's what was going on. I'm like,
I know, same here.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, like, in character and out of character, I was like, we need to put something down.
there's
because
too
our
many
DM
things
is gonna
going
have
on.
too much
Gomo
fun with
wouldn't
that,
think to do that.
especially with some of the heavier characters.
Let fate
Yeah, 18
decide.
plus 4 plus 6. Yay.
Let the dice decide if they die.
I almost half expected him to just not even touch the rope and just do a wall jump against like the other side.
Right.
It's only like
Right,
No,
just
trust me, the thing I was
parkour
gonna
away.
see if I could. The thing I was gonna see if I could use was to see if I could step of the wind and just fucking jump up.
Spider
But I don't
lizard,
know if that would have
spider
worked.
lizard.
just like just do a little hop, like grab the sharp edge with these claws, and then just do a full on lâcher up, like parkour style. It's like,
Yeah, so I was considering, but yeah, so I'll like maybe do that.
all
There
right,
we
so
go. I'm not in this floor anymore.
next.
And you do look, and the slime is now closer.
Lee, you wanna go?
Slime is about here.
I guess I could go next. I move forward, reaching my hand out, trying to find the rope.
I grab the rope and like put it in her hands. Right, they're about not every a foot and a half apart, so you could probably kind of feel for them.
Mm-hmm.
Use them as, to give yourself some better purchase and also footing, and just go straight up. Baran's already up there. He should be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
DM question: since I'm sitting at the top, can I give them advantage trying to get up?
No.
I cast guidance.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
D4,
you got
right?
this.
It's
Big,
always worth
wide-
asking, right?
Yeah, I mean, I figured.
It's better
Never
to
heard
ask and be able to help than
So
like, you're
I'm
on your
gonna
own, losers.
hold on to the rope and hop on it so I can start pulling myself up.
Okay. Athletics check for me.
Athletics.
At disadvantage.
Of course.
My athletics is already at disadvantage.
You
yeah,
know
what's
what?
the
You want to
D4?
make it? You want to make it acrobatics? We'll make it acrobatics for you. Still at
Oh.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Why isn't she rolling to like save against her claustrophobia to resist?
She's blindfolded. No,
if it is it we're doing athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, the
Acrobatics.
blindfold is making disadvantage.
Okay,
she's
so
right.
with
blindfolded plus
acrobatics,
the
it's 6 plus 8.
And
Oh, but you also have a
guidance.
guidance dice.
Oh, what is that? It's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every little bit helps.
Okay, so 16. So as you grab onto the rope, you can't see and you're just trying to feel it. You realize, okay, there's one hold. Okay, there's the other one. They're about that far apart, and you slowly start making your way up to the top. And as you get close enough, you feel Rodon grab you and start trying to help you up. And you make it up.
Thank you.
Yeet.
Be careful,
Next.
there is still the desk here.
What? No, I'm joking.
Okay, who's next?
Is Neelan just like glaring down the hallway right now?
I'm just taking up the rear.
I need something
Okay,
in it with
and you did. Oh God, you did notice that as she was taking a while, the slime is definitely getting closer. It's about right here now.
Can I see it too now?
With your it's
torch
nope.
is right about there.
Oh well, if we said it's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, so 30.
Yeah,
feet
then you
behind
would
me.
start be able to see it because your torch is 30 feet, then it would be more light beyond that. So yes, you would be able to see it.
I wanna keep it like positioned so that hopefully it's in its path.
Okay.
All right. Well, who's next?
One.
Me? I'm making sure everybody gets that little bit of extra nudge to make sure they can get up there correct. Without too much incident.
Naota would start to go. She'd pause. She'd turn around, pull out her short sword, And how much meat can I slice off of one of the bodies? In, like a quick motion.
I mean, you can slice off as much as you want.
How much can I slice off before one of them stops me, aka Neelon?
Oh my god.
I guess that'd be up to Neelon.
If I noticed it, I would stop it immediately.
But where are you turning?
He's looking behind it.
If you're
behind
gonna
you guys.
try to do it stealthily, then try and do it stealthily, like roll stealth. And
Yeah,
then
it
do
would just be like a quick slash and grab.
Okay. Roll fast. Roll stealth so you can make sure that he doesn't see you.
Would I roll opposing perception?
You can.
That's
Nat
a two.
20 plus 7.
Yeah, you're able to go over to one and you chop off a hand.
Yeah.
And he doesn't notice a thing.
I'm gonna put that in my backpack and then go up to the rope. Does Gummo notice?
Go on. You want to roll perception, or do you just not want to notice?
11 plus 5.
Nope. Somehow he was looking at the walls or something, or I don't know. You were able to do it fast
was
enough.
looking
Making
up.
sure the rope was all, properly secured. Has a good perch.
So-
Right?
Looking back, looking
Fucking
at
going
the-
like,
Slime.
"You see how well
Slime
this is
instrument.
working?" to the unseen servant.
I know the unseen servant's like staring at, like pointing at it, looking at you, like, why don't you see this? And you can't see it.
Nope, right. I pop the hand out of place, slash it, put it in my backpack.
Must have been a
Sheet the
really
third and
clean
start-
slice, like to go through like that.
Oh yeah.
I know he's just.
Well,
Like,
I mean, if you pop it out of place, you're just cutting ligaments and muscle at that point.
It's a
so-
really
yeah, but like to
sharp
do it in
sword.
like one fell swoop is
I know, just whoop.
quite a feat. You know,
But I got a
like
question.
try
which
doing
is-
that
Reminder,
on a
this is
chopping
our
board.
gnome barbarian.
That's true.
I have a
You
fair
hit it hard
point.
enough.
Look, the viewers are gonna start thinking she's actually a barbarian at this point.
We have the card.
I mean, FYI, she's not.
Okay.
But I love that idea that they just think that like she's every class except the class that she
Oh
is.
my god.
At this
It
rate,
was
we'll be
their
considering
turn.
her a sorcerer at some point before we consider that.
Not even that. I'm just starting to question her alignment. I mean, look, you do enough things, like your alignment can change.
No, I don't. But it depends on the reasonings of those. Just because other people don't see it.
All right.
It's
Well,
just-
That
anyways,
is what we call on the chaotic side. but-
anyways, add a
It's
Add a-
chaotic control.
decaying hand into your inventory. I guess. Oh my
Me?
god. What's going in your inventory for now before it goes in the bottle, if you can even fit it in there? It's an ink bottle, remember?
Oh no, I have a slime and a hand, so my inventory is growing.
Jeez. Okay.
You have a
Yoda,
backpack.
are you climbing up this rope or what?
I just thought of Nayoto getting caught again, getting processed through the prison. It's like,
One hand,
okay, personal.
one bottle of green stuff.
Here are all your personal effects. One decaying hand,
Yep.
all 4 fingers and a thumb. One
Rather clean
ink
cut on this
bottle
one.
with weird colored slimy ink.
Yep. Are you going up this rope?
Yep.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics for me, please.
I cast guidance on her. While I do it, you owe me an ink
Athletics or
bottle.
acrobatics. They're both the same, so. Plus guidance, which is a
E4.
4. Pokey McPokington. There you. 17 plus 4 is
Okay.
3.
So, in similar fashion as Rodan, She grabs on and she starts climbing without using her legs. She's just hand over hand, just climbing up this rope.
Wow.
How firmly
I
shoved is
feel
that
like,
hand into your
every
backpack?
time.
How firmly shoved is that hand in your backpack?
Oh,
She
it's,
has a
it's
backpack?
in the backpack.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, she bought one.
She did.
Yeah.
She did buy one.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was
that's it's
thinking
in
like
the
it's just
backpack now,
sticking
so
out
is
of
the
her
bottle.
pocket. It's like,
No.
as you're
I just
as
like
you're
I didn't
climbing,
know how full it was. It's like the fingers like grabbing onto the
Oh, no,
edge.
No, it's a pretty empty backpack, but I love the idea of like
Okay.
every time Naota does something in front of Gomo, he just more and more believes that she's a barbarian, like climbing a rope with like no feet.
absolute savage.
Okay.
Just. Mm-mm.
so as she's climbing up,
Mhm.
Gomo, you're looking back at Nilon and
Yeah.
you see the hand or the arm where the hand is missing.
Hmm.
It's like waving at you.
I almost choked on my popcorn with that.
Your unseen
God.
servant is
What
like
it-
waving it at you.
Why are
Like,
you doing that?
hello, you didn't
No,
see this?
stop doing that. What are you doing?
The arm just goes limp again.
I thought it was a mimic for
You're
a
ridiculous.
second.
I love your
Look, that's
unseen
not
servant. It
funny,
sounds adorable.
okay? It's not a funny joke. Look, necromancy's no joke.
All right, who's next? And the slime has reached. It is at your torch. It is slowly trying to go around the sides of it.
I cast produce flame at it,
Okay.
but in a way, I'm trying to like kind of manipulate that produce flame to be more effective, like kind of trying to remember things I studied from the scroll. It's like, I know there's
Gotcha.
a better, more efficient way to do this. Like I'm trying to like channel and kind of start spitting the flame, the arcane ball of flame in my hand and try to like oscillate it, add more energy to it. And can I attack it?
Sure, for it. With produce flame.
Yeah, and 16 plus 5, 21.
That hits.
So the charged energy ball goes flying and does... Whoops, where did the other one go? 5 plus 6. So that's 11 fire damage.
Okay, so as you chuck this fireball at it, and it tries to, as it starts getting closer, it tries to move away. It's going too fast, and it actually hits it. And it just erupts in flame. And the flame starts engulfing it. And before it actually dies out, a huge chunk of it is burned away. And it's just gone. It evaporates.
Oh.
So you do see a little bit of green slime left, but it's got pushed back really far. Most of it got burned away.
Well, Neela, I think that's taken care of. I just kind of like walk up to investigate.
And you do still see some green slime, but it's way back here.
We should still probably go.
I agree. Let's go back up there. And how far away is it? It's like actively like crawling away.
No, it got,
Oh, it just got knocked
evaporated and
back.
burned away through there, but
Okay.
it's still slowly coming your way.
I kind of like walk over and use my mage hand, the torch I'm holding with my mage hand. I like kind of like putting out cigarette and puddle of water. Like,
You trying to on the slime again?
yeah.
Okay, just make another attack roll for me from your mage hand.
That's an 8 plus. I don't know what because mage hands isn't for
Okay.
attacking.
So
I don't even
as
know
it goes down and it tries to on the like put itself out, the slime is able to move out of the way,
Oh,
and it just stunk on the ground, the grate.
yeah, whatever. Can I attack it again?
Well, I mean, just
It's like
have
whack.
it.
It's like
have your mage hand-
whack-a-mole with torches.
Yeah, have your mage just throw the torch at it. It'll probably be faster.
I don't want to lose the torch. Whatever. I just chucked
We
the
gotta
torch at
go.
it. I just chucked the torch at it.
Some men
All
just
right.
like to see the
One more
goo
attack roll for
burn.
me.
Maybe this one will be nicer. That's a 17 plus whatever.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. Roll your produce flame damage for me.
Oh, I was just like taking the actual flame to it from the torch, but
No, I know, but I'm just using this as a damage roll.
gotcha. 5.
Okay, got you. All right, so a huge chunk of it is burned away again, and it looks like, I mean, you can't see it anymore anywhere down the hall.
That's what I thought. He's just all smug, kind of walks back. And
He just
stay
wanted to see
out.
something burn.
So mean. He just wanted.
All right. Well, time to go back up. Surface level. Oh God, I need
Rodan from up above.
sunlight.
Come on already!
We're coming up. Relax. Neil, you ready?
Go ahead.
I just tap him and like cast guidance, like mutter some words. All right, up you go.
You're gonna have me go.
Yeah, I can only cast guidance. It's a concentration spell. I need a focus to have it work. I'm just covering
All right.
grounds.
Hold on to my back. I'm gonna pick him up and try and like put him up.
Whoa!
by my
What?
shoulders.
Oh.
Okay, so he's on your back, and you're going to, with him on your back, go up the rope. That's the plan.
I remember
Correct.
the last time I was on somebody's back. Ah.
Make an athletics check for me.
Athletic. Already.
Mhm.
I'm constantly like casting guidance on him. It's like, please don't.
Athletics is
Please
plus
don't
5.
drive me.
Hell
Please
yeah.
don't drive me.
Okay.
Please don't drive me.
Plus
that's
your
an-
guidance.
Ca-
18 plus 5. That's 23 plus guidance is
D4.
plus 1, so 24.
All right. So you put him on your back, and you hold on, and as soon as you step off of the first platform and you're just dangling from this rope, you're like, oh man, this is a lot of weight, and you feel the rope just start. It gets super tight, and you can hear it like creaking, but you slowly make your way up the rope, and when you get to the top, the others on top help get Gomo off your back first.
Yeah, it's like
And then you can
get
roll.
the hands up and it's just take him.
Right. He's like a baby.
No, it's cute. I also
On
love
it.
the idea of just this unintentionally heavy little halfling because every time somebody rolls for Gomo, he's just heavy.
Take him.
Got it.
Naomi would just grab him.
Okay. So now you guys are all up the hole.
Excellent.
And Lily, as you guys were up here waiting, and you're blindfolded, and you're just using your ear holes, and your ear holes, the silent image, or the what did you cast? The music, the whatever the
chirping,
music, yeah, that was down there. So up here you don't have it.
Oh, shoot.
So while all that was happening, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yes.
10 plus perception. 8. 18.
18. As you're waiting for them, and you can hear them, doing their thing, you swear you heard little foot patters coming from the walkway, the main hallway. A couple sets.
Have I realized that everybody's up now? I should have, right?
Probably.
Rodan will also
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh. You sound like you're cutting out.
You cut out for
Rodan.
a second.
these up now.
Shh. Guys. Shh.
Huh?
Listen.
And as
what
the
am
rest
I-
of you try to listen, you don't hear anything. So Lily, you were hearing that as the rest of them were coming up, but as all of them came up, the sound is gone.
Okay.
What am I listening for?
It's not doing it no
I
more.
don't hear anything.
I can hear my tummy rumble.
Did you hear?
I
It always
I-
does that.
I heard
That's a
I heard-
familiar sound you guys are used to.
walking, like little baby feet walking.
That's pretty creepy. Hmm.
I think it's Wolf Girl.
Okay, look. Let me just clamber around to the other side of this desk, and we can use this as it'll be between whatever it is out there, if there's anything out there, and us. Does that sound good to you?
Small in here.
Except the hole.
Y'all made a lot of noise bringing that over here, so we better not be moving it again.
Can we get out?
Well, we could use it as a shield. How about that?
You're gonna turn it? I kind of crouch beneath it, like just barely.
I was able to get in. You guys should be able to get out.
Yeah. Isn't that hard?
All right. So what's the plan? You're wanting to push the table back.
Yes. So Rodon has clambered over here and is going to, carefully clambered over there, and is now going to just start pushing it that way.
What if there's something there? You're gonna make noise.
Neota would help.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. It might make a lot of noise. Look, let me see what's over there real quick. Well, actually, never mind. Oh, by the way, DM, is the light still on in here?
The lights, yes, the lights across on the walls are still on. Yes.
Okay.
Are you making a perception check?
Gomo wants to scurry over. Well, I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't see anything directly down the path from where he is right now.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
That's a 13 plus 4, 17.
You do not see anything down there. The only thing that you notice is a very, very, very faint green light coming from the right.
From the right. Green light from the right. He quickly scurries over, but stealthily, without making too much noise.
Okay, stealth check.
17 plus 3, 20.
Okay, you feel pretty stealthy as you
Right.
make your
It peeks around the corner.
way down there, and you peek around the corner, and you see the atrium covered in, it's just flooded with green light. And the trees and bushes that you saw were very colorful because of the light. It gives them this weird, everything looks green, just different hues of green. So
Right,
even
right.
the plants that were different colors, like reds and yellows, you would think would still be reds and yellows, but they just
right.
look like darker greens and lighter greens.
Right.
And you see shadows, you see the outlines of two very tiny figures kind of looking down into the pool.
Tiny figures.
Yeah. Well, they're about, I say tiny, but they're about your size.
Hmm.
And they're looking down into the pool.
Push him in.
So, how far away is this? The atrium? I think it's about 50, 60-ish.
You would. That's a good assumption.
Okay. Gomo special coming right up. I cast Sleep
99.
at level 2.
Okay. Level 2 sleep. Got it.
No saves, as you know.
Right. Where's the point that you're choosing?
You said two figures straight in between them as the point of origin.
Straight in between them. Okay.
Yes. It's a 20-foot. It's a 20-foot radius.
No problem.
So that means it is a. How many d8s is that? That's a lot of d8s. 5d8 plus 2 more, I think. $7D, it's coming right up.
So many dice.
Oh my goodness.
Love
That's
watching
only
that
level
every
2.
time. So fun to
So-
watch.
All right, so that's a 10, 20, 28 points.
Okay.
28 HP worth.
So, as you mutter your incantation and you do your thing, and
Hmm.
you're looking at them, and all of a sudden you see both of them just slump over.
I don't think that spell has failed once for him yet.
That's great.
There's not really much. There's not really much to fail.
To
I mean,
fail. Like, I mean, it's just, if I roll 8s, all the d8s roll like 1s and 2s, then yeah, maybe it
No, I
will
know,
only
that's
put
what I'm
like
saying,
one of them to
every
sleep.
time you do it.
unless he tries to put to sleep like a boss or something.
Oh, I know.
Right, yeah.
might wouldn't work then, but
Or if it's a race that has is immune to
Elon.
sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, so there are those. But
I'm assuming right now the philosophy is just add more dice if we're up against a boss.
pretty much
At
just
just a higher
cast it
level.
at a higher level, you know. And make sure to isolate the target, because if you're also in that bubble and if you have less HP
fair
than the
point.
boss, then you're going to bed first. Goma looks back towards the rest of the party and does a little whistle. I can't do it. A little. Yep. There's like
Okay.
2 figures down there. I just put them to sleep. I don't know who they
Then
are.
let's go check it out.
Well, yeah, but make sure to don't just rush
But
over
Size
there.
gives
There's
up
a-
on his table and just crawls over.
There's a,
Is that there asleep?
and Nyota just runs off. I was gonna say
Oh
like,
my
but
God,
there's a
you-
corridor to the left, so make sure you check. But okay,
And they're asleep.
they are asleep,
God,
but there might
you-
be more.
I'll be stealthy.
Gosh, okay, you guys go check up on him.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Being stealthy?
Huh?
Yeah. She's trying to be stealthy.
All right, roll a stealth check. I'm just saying, is that a thing that Neota be stealthy?
With a +7.
Just
the
be
team
plus
very,
that
very quiet.
Did what?
Oh, I left it by itself.
Yeah.
I left it alone.
Okay.
I just kind of scrambled over the table in pursuit of Nyota.
You just did a parkour dash over it.
She did an 18 +7. I think.
Okay, so you feel pretty stealthy. However,
The one
while
with
you're
the
trying
shadow.
you're trying to be stealthy, Rodent just clambers over this table and starts dunk, 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 dunk down the hall after you.
She turned around and be like, shh. Yes.
You fools! I rush back. to the
You
rest of the group.
fools!
Candle.
Rodon takes a hint and slows down, like, what in the world are you doing?
Just seeing what they are. They're asleep.
Yeah, but did you need to run off in front of everybody else?
Well, almost said check it out. If he doesn't want to come, that's fine.
Okay, so as you round the corner, you do notice the green light and how everything's shaded in these green hues now, and you notice one lump of a body on the ground in front of the pond.
Just one?
Just one.
I thought he said there was 2.
Rodon would like to look around and see if he can find lump number 2.
Same.
All right, roll perception checks. I'm assuming you guys aren't getting closer, right? You're doing it from where you're at.
I'm doing it from where I am.
Rodan, you as well.
Yes, 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay.
14 +3.
Wow, both of you. Yeah, you look around from where you're doing it. You're really looking for lump number 2, and you don't find lump number 2. You just find thing 1, not thing 2.
She's gonna continue to sneakily try to get a better view of lump number 1.
God.
Like
Okay, and
approaching?
Stealth in pursuit.
I feel like the stealth and pursuit is like the soccer moms that do the power walks.
Right?
but are you being stealthy now too? Do you want to roll stealth check?
Yes. Yes.
Rode on power walking.
6 plus 5, that's 11.
Okay. Did my music stop for anybody else? Oh no, there it goes. That was weird. Yeah. So you feel pretty stealthy yourself. You're like, I got this. I can be stealthy too. And you're making your way over to the pond, to the pool. Is that what you said?
Well, I'm doing it in pursuit of Nyota.
Right, Naota, you're going that way too.
I'm trying to get close enough with my dark vision to make out what lump A is. Is it a person? Is it like a thing? Is it a rock that goes over?
Is it a person, place, or thing?
It's a lump.
A fluffalump.
It's just a lump. It's just a lump. It really wasn't anything. Just a lump of clothes. No. Okay. As you get closer,
It's tumors.
It's not the tuna.
it's not a tumor. You start seeing similar features to Rodin, but smaller. And you do recognize this as the thing that was yelling at you guys to run away earlier. It is a kobold.
How many
You do have your
days
little
old
dance.
does it look?
Looks 3 days old.
Oh no.
Baby Rodon. Look. Good point. It's fine. Probably ran in here for shelter.
What?
Where's the other one?
What is it?
Cobalt. Baby you. She'd poke him.
We're not the same species.
She looks him up and down, but doesn't say anything. But she has that look on her face, like,
Christ.
Jeez, just because they both have like scaly textures, does that mean everything that has skin textures are all the same too?
That little like, like, just so, like,
She'd just be like, but where's the other one?
well, I know Liz when I see one.
Rodon kind of goes over it. Where is it? Is it about like here-ish?
Yeah, right there. Here, actually, I can. Where's my things? Things do things. There you go. Kobold.
Aww.
And he's sleeping.
Oh.
You stay here. Don't wake him up.
Why would I wake him
Blanket
up?
on.
Over at night. You stay here. Don't wake him up.
I wouldn't wake him up. He looks so peaceful.
Going to check this room to see if you can see anything.
That's
Perception
a lot
check.
of turns.
I guess
That
it'd be
is a
investigation.
third investigation.
Yeah.
Flat 13.
You look around the room, and other than the table missing and the stuff that fell off the table as you were moving it, you don't see any humanoid figures.
Can
Everything looks pretty inanimate.
I see the condition of the cobalt? Like, does it look beat up? Is it okay?
Make a medicine check.
Awesome. Ooh. 6.
From what you can tell, I mean, you're not exactly great on kobold anatomy, but other than it's sleeping and like it looks fine.
Its tail's intact, so Got all of
Rodon's
its
back was not
things.
around. Would also like to do a check.
But for what? Same thing?
Yes.
General health check. Okay, make a medicine check.
That is 8 plus 1, 9.
Yeah. Even being a dragonborn and feel like you're like, you know what? As much as I don't like Neota putting us in the same box, the anatomy is probably pretty similar. It looks healthy. It looks fine. It has its wear and tears of just living, but
Where did you come from?
are the rest of you guys just hanging back in the hallway?
Well, that's
Oh,
what I
waiting
wanted
till we're
to.
done.
Yeah. That's why Gomo wasn't following them. He was doubling back to go pick up on Lily and the rest of the party so that we can all group up. So goes back. What, guys? They're two figures. I don't even know what they are. I just put them to sleep. I think Nyota and Rodon are checking up on them, but we should probably
So
go
it's
link
what
up
I
with
heard
them.
then.
That's, I think, what you heard.
Okay,
They're
how do I
asleep.
get?
All right.
I walked
let's,
forward and hit the table.
There's
So-
the
so-
table here.
Ow! Oh,
we try going over it or under it.
Oh, I'll go over. I like.
Sure. Okay. So you feel this right here, and I'm commanded. What are you doing? Come on, help her. Like the unseen
I got
servant,
this.
just like
I got this. I'm gonna parkour across the table.
blindfolded. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Acrobatics check with a disadvantage, please.
Yes, sir.
So,
It's a thorn.
since Neon doesn't know that Gomo's talking to the unseen servant, he's just gonna be like, "She's doing fine on her own. I don't know. I don't know why you gotta get on me."
No,
You
no, no,
said
relax.
acrobatics, right?
Yes.
11 plus 8.
19. No, 19. Yeah. So as you're like, help her up and everything, she's like, I got this. And she like totally just parkours over the thing. No problem.
Yeah, she got this.
Ta-da!
Okay. Well,
I should wear blindfolds more often.
A character in view for once.
don't take that out of context. But anyways.
DM,
Yes.
I grab a fish from the pool.
Oh my god.
Well, let's finish what they're doing first, only because after that we're gonna take a quick break and then we will do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, I didn't mean to
oh,
interrupt.
Nilan, buddy, relax. I wasn't talking to you. If you haven't noticed, I have this invisible force that I command. It's
While
a
they're
little
talking?
slow. So
While
sometimes
they're
I
talking,
gotta
as-
get
I'm
it to
already
work.
going forward.
All right. And
Wow.
as it says that, you feel Neelon, when he's talking about that, you feel a little nudge to your shoulder.
It's
Oh,
a ghost
God.
man.
I keep forgetting about this thing.
Comes in handy. Sometimes a little unsure what to do, but if you're explicit with the commands, it can do a lot of things. Very useful. It's also invisible, unlike my mage hand, and I wave my mage hand.
Wait, where is its head? Just kind of feel around where he felt it.
It would feel kind of so. It's kind of amorphous, unless it's doing specific tasks. Then the force then takes shape of whatever, usually it's shape of hands to perform those tasks. So it's kind
Does
of
he
like
feel a shape?
it's like a lump. It's not really like a face.
It's a ghost
Hey.
orb.
Yeah.
Pet cats.
Okay, I'm gonna assume this is your head, and he'll just kind of pat it.
I love how one of Neelon's things is he gives head pats. It's so
Speaking
good.
of, hold on. Let's see.
Well,
Like,
you know,
And right where you think where you're head patting it, Gomo, you feel the unseen servant on the other side of Neelon.
sure, whatever.
Well, he would have waited until he actually like felt something in his hand to go, okay, sure.
I moved
question.
the
Can
unseen
you
servant
feel an
to
unseen
to
servant?
match his hand.
Both of you are shitbirds. I'm gonna climb over the desk.
No, like so you were heading at where it wasn't, so I told it to move to that
He
location.
did say that he would try to. He felt where it was right before.
All right, so
Took off on you guys. By the way.
Listen, I'm slightly role playing for the unseen servant, and he's a dick. So when Neelon felt it, he moved out of the way until he was given a
gotcha.
command to go back.
Oh,
Don't
that
talk
makes it
about
definitely different.
Okay, so basically, feel around, don't feel it. Finally,
like
finally
I
it
like
comes
flinched
over,
out of
feels
the
it,
way, but
pat,
then it
pat,
came
pat,
back.
over
I
the
guess.
I'm doing fine on my own. So I'm using my ears like bat radars.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
getting easier and easier for you as you're doing
go
this.
help out Lily. In the meantime, I quickly collect back the rope I used to tell the unseen servant to go down and retrieve the slack, and I'm untying it from the top and kind of rolling it up and shoving it into the backpack, as well as Rodon's bedroll, I guess.
Neelon's hanging out.
Behind.
Neelon's hanging out at the corner, just waiting for him. Like, okay, you good?
Yep, got everything. I think that would have taken about as long as Nayoda and the rest of the party doing stuff. So I think we're synced up.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe we're actually on that map. So okay, you guys put your stuff on there. Okay, great. And we will take a break, a short break. Let's try to make it like around 5 minutes if possible, and then we'll come back and keep going.
Cool.
We'll come back at 11.
You'll need it.
welcome back. Put the music back on,
Right.
or the regular
Wait.
music. There we go. Okay.
It stopped. It was still playing for me, I thought.
Well, I was playing break music,
Oh, gotcha.
so I had to put the cave music back
Whoop.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys make your way up to the atrium, as we've dubbed it, even though there's no sky to it or anything.
It's my
where
fault.
is
It's probably Arboretum, isn't it?
hey, whatever you want to call it works for me.
Rodon, 10 intelligence.
Who knows what the actual name was? Hello, Kitty.
It's probably called the room with the thing. The room where it happened.
Okay, so are you guys all? You're heading up to where Rodon and Yoda are.
Yep, Gomu
Yep,
just now
I'm-
catching up. He finished packing everything up.
Okay,
I'm
There's a
making my
corner.
way.
downtown. Yoda,
Yep.
you wanted to do something, right?
Yes. I wanted to catch a fish
Oh my god.
every time. It's not always bad. Come on, guys. That's out of character. Just come on. It's not always bad. Trust
Okay.
me.
So as you're sitting next to the kobold, waiting for the group to catch up, and you look down, those fish look really interesting. The bioluminescence, and all of them being shades of green in the water. Even though the water was blue, it doesn't look green. It just looks weirdly clear. It's the one color that doesn't match the rest of the atrium right now, but the fish do. They're glowing a green color. And as you're watching them swim around, what do you want to try to catch one with your hands? Or how are you going to catch one?
Yeah, because last time they just sort of came up to my hands when I gently put them in, like, the pool.
Okay, so you're going to try that tactic again? What are you going to do?
Yeah, just kind of have one swim up and then yoink.
Okay, so you put your hand in the water. And as your hand touches the water, the ripples that it sends out also, the ripples send off a glowing green effect as well. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's photoluminescent like bacteria that
wave.
waters.
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so as you put your hand in there and it does that, you can see that there's that as well, and it's glowing green in the ripples ever so slightly.
Mhm.
And the fish that are moving around also leave green trails behind them, and it does go away after a while. And a couple of them do see interest in your hand or whatever that they see in the water, and they do slowly come up to you. And if you want to try to grab one, let's do an athletics check.
All right. $22.
22. So you keep your hand
18
in the
plus
water
4.
for a while, and one kind of almost nibbles at you, and you reach out and grab it, and it tries to swim away, but you're really quick, and you do end up catching it.
Yeah.
You have a wiggling fish in your hand.
Well, I don't want to drop it, so I'm just gonna snap its neck.
And you're just no longer wiggling.
So blunt.
I mean, yeah, she's just gonna pull the head off.
Oh.
And she's gonna skin it. To get like that layer of skin with the scales.
Right there.
You're just gonna plop it down and start doing that?
With what?
Yep. My dagger.
Oh my god.
All right, make a survival check for me. See
Awesome.
if you can how good you do with the skinning. And as the rest of you catch up to them, you see her skinning this fish or filleting this fish on the ground.
I ain't seen shit.
You just
said
hear
survival?
like a lot of scraping and like some tugging and pulling. Like
Something sounds disgusting.
It's survival, right?
How long does sleep last?
21.
1 minute. 10
So,
rounds.
I'm glad you said that. I forgot.
I was about to mention it too, because it's about coming up. Like,
Yeah.
So,
So
21, because it was 15 plus 6.
Okay. So you're filleting the fish,
Mhm.
and Rodon, you're kind of watching her, going, "What the heck is she doing?" Lily,
Well, I gave her like a, I would like give her like a side eye and roll my eyes, but otherwise I'm primarily focused on the kobold.
okay. Liliola, you start blindly making your way over. Are the rest of you, are Neelan and Gomo down the hall?
yep, I
I'm
turned the corner
sticking-
and I see Lily kind of doing the blind, like feeling the wall and kind of crawling over. And I see, I guess I don't see too much. Nayota's doing something. Like, can I hear this whole like filleting going on?
Well, the lights are still on, aren't they?
Yeah, but you're pretty far away. So,
Yeah, you're far away and you're crouched, and Liliola is blocking kind of the.
yeah.
Okay, no, I wanted to make sure. Now that I looked at the map again, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
And it's all green.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sure.
Just walking over.
Okay.
Like, did you find out who they were?
It's just some mobiles.
And as you're walking over,
Well,
the kobold
I
is
only
starts
see one.
stirring.
Rodon
was-
kind of leans over and speaking in Draconic. Hey. Hey,
Wait, what's Neelan doing?
awake?
I'm sticking over here.
You're just staying way back there? Okay.
Elon wants no part in the shenanigans.
It is slowly waking up, kind of groggy. It doesn't like jolt awake or anything, but it's coming to slowly.
Kumo comes up and notices Naota's just filleting a fish and just like scraping the scales and just preparing a meal for whatever reason. Like,
Filleting, I'm skinning.
Okay, I would like you to make a perception check for me, Gomo.
19 plus 5, 24.
So as you're watching Neota skin this fish for some crazy reason, you notice that the pool of water from this back corner over here,
Yeah.
you can see like green. The water is slowly turning green. It's like green substances mixing with the water, and it's like slowly mixing its way towards you.
Because the
the
water
other thing
was
is-
the only thing that wasn't green at this point, but it's
Right.
starting here. It's emanating green.
Yeah. You also notice that the bush over here close to Neota, you swear you just saw it move.
Okay, I quickly rush over here, grab Naota, pull and Lily, and pull them back. Kind of use my entire weight to just tug them back out of this room.
Okay.
How much do you weigh?
Rodon
much.
is too focused on the kobold.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
All right, so-
doing?
You pull Lily a lot easier than you pull Neota. Neota, do you want to allow him to pull you, or
Is it a grapple?
It's so sudden, she'd just be like, wait, where?
it would have
Totally
been? That's what I was
away
asking.
from
Like, if
No,
she's allowing it, then I wasn't gonna make you roll.
Gomo's just like
no, she's
full weight.
struggling a little
He's
bit,
ready to just
but
fall
it's,
over,
like,
just pulling,
half-hearted
tugging them
struggle.
out of there.
It's half-hearted struggling.
Okay, so you're gonna allow him to pull you? Okay.
Kind of,
like-
yeah.
So
But
you guys-
she's plus of it.
All right, so just go back 5 feet ish, and your fish is on the ground. By the way, you didn't get a chance to grab it too.
No.
And as you're struggling and trying to pull away from him. Gomo, when you're watching, you do realize that a part of the tree, like one of the branches, reaches out pretty quickly, grabs the fish, and then pulls it in, and it goes underneath the tree roots and disappears, or the bush, the roots of the bush.
Did Naoda notice that?
Make a perception check.
16. You said perception?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, even with the 16. So as you're like, hey, what are you doing? My fish. You look at your fish and you see it disappearing from the bush, grabbing it.
Okay.
Fish!
Duh. That kobold. Hold on. Rodan, grab the kobold.
Rodon's just like, okay, and just yoinks it backwards.
From
Okay.
the hallway, you hear a little ways down. Aren't we leaving?
Fish.
We are now.
Okay, Lily, I need you to roll a perception check for me. With your keen ears that you're gaining here.
Hold on, give me a second. I can't see it. 12 plus 8.
Okay. You hear a faint scraping noise, like metal on metal,
Mm-hmm.
coming from the back end of the atrium.
Oh,
Almost sounds like something is either opening or
there?
closing. Yeah.
hold on. Why are you pulling me? What's going on? And what is in there?
I
I
don't
hear
even know, but it's alive.
It sounds like a door opening ahead of us.
I've never heard of something that big. What? I don't. What?
Should we
I
go
don't know,
check
guys.
out
I
the
mean,
door?
it could be. Makes sense though. I'm I pull out my notebook, my journal, and I'm flipping through it, trying to find the little
Gomo,
notes.
didn't you say there were 2 kobolds, and the bush just stole my fish? You think that's what happened to the other one?
Yeah, I would not speculate, but that's a possibility.
Oh,
What
so
do
do
you
I at
mean,
least have the
Bush
fish
stole
skin?
your fish?
No, you do not have fish.
Can I, if I were to try and identify, based on all the things I've witnessed, to try and classify this thing?
Yeah, investigation check?
Investigation? Okay.
Yeah, let's do investigation.
That's an 8 plus 5. So 13.
Okay. You feel that you're kind of putting things together. You feel like you're pretty smart, and you can safely go, okay, well, we just did this map thing, and I was able to put together the green with the green acid with the acid. It would safe to assume that the monsters or the creatures that it showed would also be in place somewhere.
So I'm flipping through my notes, and I'm like kind of like fingering like through the lines, like, okay, so that's a firebird, fire giant. Okay, green cube and a mimic. And mimic was the right one. So, look, I've never seen anything like this before, and I've never read of anything like this before, but that entire room could potentially be alive.
What did you guys do?
Rodon's first instinct is to hoist the kobold and, like, run this way with it.
Wait, if there's 2 kobolds, shouldn't we get the other one out of here too?
I don't think the
It
other
might be
one's
too
still
late for
here.
that.
Bro,
And
other
the
one's dead.
water, by the way, as you're watching, the water is now about up to here, solid green, like a green color.
Uh-huh.
And you're starting to see some of the fish float up to the surface dead.
Told you wouldn't matter if we brought the fish down.
Fish.
Okay, everybody out. Out now. Out.
Drag kobold.
Are you sure
And-
the other one's not alive anymore?
I'm pretty sure the other one's dead if it's a mimic. Gotta go.
I put him to sleep. He was helpless. It would have been a very easy picking for it. I don't look. We're already saving one. That's good enough. Out. Let's not feed it more.
So
And as
at
I
this
turn
point,
around-
as you're pulling this kobold, it's waking up, and he's speaking to you in Draconic, and he's saying, "No, my home is the other way."
Look, no, you are going to be eaten if you stay over that way. Don't you notice we're one down? You're down one. All in Draconic.
He says, he was old anyways.
Aw.
If only Naoda could speak Draconic. She'd laugh at it.
Rodon kind of just like rolls his eyes. Rodon rolls his eyes in Draconic. Well, you're going to be next to that old.
He says, "No, home the other way. Look," and he's trying to point back towards the atrium.
What's he saying?
Let me tell you, no, that his place is full of acid. No.
What is he saying?
And as Goom was turning around to like run the other way, he looks back and tries to see if he notices anything from where Leela pointed out the sound was coming from.
Okay, make a perception check for me. Or investigation. Let's make an investigation.
Oh wow, that's another 8 plus 5. 13.
You do indeed, back in the back, because these are just bushes, they're not trees, so
Yeah.
you'd be able to see it. You do see an opening.
Huh.
There's a little green orb above the door.
Green orb.
That's like lit up.
My eyes lock onto it. There's a hole. How big is the hole?
It's a doorway size.
Doorway size.
Mhm.
I stop dead in my tracks. Just gonna stop and stare at it.
And as you do, you notice that the water underneath your feet is, you can see the green is about up to here now. And all of the fish now are on the surface, and some of them are degraded down to just chunks.
Are we leaving or are we staying?
Gomo, you're the one that... Why'd you stop?
There's a path.
Rodon kind of like sees it around it. Asks the kobold, "Is that what you're talking about?" In Draconic.
He says, "Well, yes, that's what I was talking about. That's my home. Yes."
Is he doing deception? I mean, can I like
You gonna roll
see
insight?
if he's lying about that?
Roll insight.
That is a 12 plus 1, 13.
Okay, so you get the assumption that something is weird in his tone, but you can't really tell if he's lying or not. You don't really speak to a lot of kobolds, so it's hard to pick up what exactly you're feeling off about.
Okay, look, you don't understand. Even if that was the way to get to your home, there's currently shit dying in that pond right over there, and I don't think it'd be safe even for you to try that.
And in
Is this
response, he
all in
says,
Draconic?
"Yeah, it's all in
Yes,
Draconic."
this is all in Draconic.
Damn.
He
okay.
says, "If we go out there, we're gonna die too." dinosaur things. He says, tries to say a word for dinosaur in Draconic, but there really isn't one. But you get the idea.
Big lizard.
There are things, yeah, big lizard things out there too that will eat me. I would rather stay in here.
In
And now
Draconic,
he's-
do you speak Common?
He's fighting you to let go of him now.
Hold on a minute, you stick. Do you speak Common?
Little bit.
Was that in Common?
Yes. And he rolls a 9 as a grapple check to get out of your hands. So if you'll roll a grapple check.
That's a 7. That's just without even adding anything. That's a 17.
So he's struggling, but he's not able to get.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Look, we can at least take you to a town where you can not die from either lizard thing or acid. Back to Draconic.
So he says kobolds don't belong in towns.
You don't belong in acid either.
We stay underground.
You don't belong in acid either.
Yes, but underground.
that's
They
a
now
lot of
speak in
seconds
Common or
passed.
Draconic?
Where's
No,
the
it's still
acid now?
Draconic.
It's still Draconic. The only
Okay.
thing that
What
came
are
out
we
was a little bit.
doing? I am very
Uh-huh.
confused.
Okay.
We gotta go.
He reaches in his pocket, pulls out a little scroll, unravels it, and has the paper between his two hands and starts muttering incantations. It's the fireball scroll, and the glyph starts glowing,
Oh.
and he
nice.
casts fireball right in the middle of the room.
Oh!
Okay.
If you want to stop me, you gotta intervene now.
She doesn't know
I've got hands full.
Going once, going twice.
I wanted to do that.
She doesn't know what you're doing.
Okay.
I don't
So-
know what you're doing, but I want
Yeah.
to cast fireball.
She can't, what a metagame
You're
she
not
can't.
you're not a spellcaster, so
And even though she is a spellcaster, she doesn't know what that. She's never seen that
All right.
paper before.
And
so.
we're gonna roll for dex saves. And what am I going against? What is your spell
hold
save?
on. So it is.
You need me to show you the scroll that I have?
It is.
Because I have the scroll here.
Question: Is it a sorcerer or wizard scroll? Because that would, I think, determine the. Or is
Well,
it
what's
mine?
your-
Is
what's
it
your
my
spell
DC?
save?
Spell save
your
DC
spell
is
save.
14.
Okay. All right. And then I need you to roll damage. Takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay. All right, let's go D6s. Come to Papa. I don't have 8 D6s. Hold on.
Where's my? I gotta grab my pen and paper so I can do hit points.
Just
now.
roll it on roll 20.
No, I got it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right. I got some small D6s that I use for like
Works.
sneak attacks and stuff that I can add on to this. Hold on. So there's that roll. And then ooh, I see a lot of 5s and 6s, but then there's a 1 here. So, all right. That's 10 20 5 6 7 8 28. Didn't I roll 28 for sleep as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
So yeah, that's 28 fire damage.
15 if halved.
How far is
20,
the radius
20
for
foot.
fire damage?
The range is 150 feet, so it can go pretty far. But I'm casting it right in the smack down in the middle of the
No,
room.
but like how far does it encompass?
It's
20
20-foot
feet.
radius, so it should theoretically cover the entire room.
Okay.
What?
So
50 foot? You're
You're
doing
gonna
it in the
get
middle?
flashbang, by the way.
Yeah.
So a beam of laser just
So you don't get hit.
No, but it's still, yeah.
it is the
pretty bright.
brightest
It's super
light
bright.
you
It says it on
probably
the,
have
it says it on the
seen.
scroll.
No. And like
Ever.
she went to look at what like she followed his line of sight. So yeah, she
Yeah.
Short of
You gotta-
looking
you gotta-
directly into the sun, this is probably the brightest light you've seen.
So
Since
we're
coming
gonna
out.
say
Yeah.
you're effectively blind for a little while.
DM,
Yes?
I'd like to do the roll.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yes, go ahead.
I have to pull up my notes real quick. So if anybody wants
Yep.
to just do things, go for it.
Okay, so I will say this. So as you cast your fireball and it hurls down the hallway, gets to the middle and explodes and expands like watching a sun expand exponentially super fast, and it engulfs basically the entire thing. The water catches on fire. All the trees and bushes, it all catches on fire. Everything is just engulfed in flames. And did you figure out what you needed to do, Neota?
Is this? I would assume this is out of combat. Yes.
Yes, it is out of
All
combat.
right. Okay.
Okay. Isn't that fail? Oh, out of combat. Okay, got you. Got it.
3-4 is good.
Yeah.
1-2. But considering how bright it is,
Yeah.
there is still. I'm actually just going to fail.
Yeah, got
'cause
you.
That is ridiculously bright.
Okay, so everything is engulfed in flame. Everything's on fire. You start hearing screeching noises coming from the atrium. Multiple screeching noises.
Multiple. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the scene
And
from
the
Thing.
kobold is going to try to grapple check again. That is a 16. Will you roll another grapple check for me?
Okay, it is with what? What would I be using on a grapple?
A strength check.
Like
Strength.
at 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. Since you guys both rolled that, I will say that you're able to hold on because I believe it's against yours. You should be able to succeed.
Okay.
But he is trying really hard, like scratching you and everything, trying to get out of your arms.
Pretty sure.
God damn it! It's on fire. There's now acid. There is fire. Are you an idiot?
I
Is it
can
still
go
all
down the
draconic?
hole.
Is it still all
Let go.
draconic?
What just happened?
Yeah, you even with your blindfold on, you can
feel the
see
heat.
like brightness through the blindfold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
You can probably feel the heat too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it only lasted so the intense daylight lasted only for like a second or so, but you can definitely still see the fire, the light
Imagine
through
she'd
your.
also hear not just the room screaming, but Neota would also let out the saddest cry you have ever heard. If I can back away from my mic enough. I didn't want it to be too loud.
Absolutely no regard for whatever that was. Como's just glaring intently at the fire and everything that's burning down. And are they
So it
still
lasts
like
about-
wobbling in,
Go ahead.
in draconic back there?
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
They're
It's
yelling
still
at each other.
draconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the everything that's on fire lasts for a good couple of seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds, and the fires start to die out on the water, and about half of the trees and the bushes are starting to go out, but some things are still on fire a little bit or
Or
smoldering.
any of it moving?
Nothing is moving.
Okay.
Rodan would like to ask the still struggling kobold, what hole?
This is the big one that goes down, all the way down. So do you think this place is bad? You should go down there. That's bad.
Okay, hold on. Now, why do you not try the hallway over there? Pointing to where Neilon is currently standing-ish.
It's not as
Like-
comfortable. Well, it might be now. Just let me go. I'll leave you alone.
Don't do anything rash, and lets him go.
Okay. I need you to roll a perception check for me.
12
Okay.
plus 4,
So
16.
you let him go, and he almost stumbles as you let him go because he was still struggling against you. And as you let him go, he runs off down this hallway.
Off which hallway? Oh, that hallway.
Towards the hole.
Huh. Well, I think we have a lot to report back.
What just happened? Where did that light come from?
But
Why isn't
don't
there
worry
this
about it.
thing?
Let's go outside. Let's go outside where it's, you know, bright and nice and spacious, and then we can talk.
He used
Hold
my
on, what was
skull,
that
man.
screaming?
I'll tell you. We'll talk about it
We'll
outside.
talk about it later.
What was that? Is that green orb gone also? Like, I know I didn't see it, but that
Oh
piqued
yeah,
my interest.
is it gone? Did it disappear after the explosion?
Perception check.
10.
From what there's, I mean, the light's still there. The green orb is still above the light, or the green orb is still above the door. That's what I meant to say.
It's still on.
Mm-hmm.
When you say orb, is it like
So it's a sphere, like it looks like like an orb or sphere of some sort, and it's embedded in the wall. So like it's like a half sphere sticking out of the wall, glowing.
Okay. I'm so torn. Part of me wants to go investigate further. Part of me just wants to get the fuck out of here. And I'm hungry.
God damn it.
Just tell me what we're doing, okay? Because I am very confused right now, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy with what we heard.
I'm leaving for now. Are you guys coming?
As hard as I can.
Ronan has looked around and is looking at
No, it
Nyota.
is not moving.
So as you look at Nyota, she is huddled in like as small ball as she can be, and
It's like
she is
fetal
shaking
position.
violently.
Nyota, are you okay?
Just no response.
Very, very gentle, like tapping the cheek. Nyota.
There's a moment where she flinches and she bite him as hard as she can.
You take 3 points of damage.
Just
I was
not
gonna
letting
ask,
go.
is that a surprise attack or
She just sink her teeth in and not let go, and there's tears streaming down her face.
Rob hisses and then
Did the rest of
like
us see that?
restraining himself.
Well, I mean, as you guys are walking away, you do notice that 2 of your party members are staying behind, and you can hear him talking to her. And if you may not have seen her bite him, but you definitely can hear him hissing, and something's wrong.
I personally have not moved.
Nyota, we have to get out of here. He says that in Draconic and then realizes, wait, wrong language. Back to Common. Look, we need to go.
She's still just teeth sunk into your hand and just tears streaming down her face.
She's pretty incoherent. Like she doesn't hear what you're saying.
If you look into her eyes, she's zoned out. There's nothing there. It's unfocused.
Yelan's going to rush over. We are leaving.
Eventually,
She's
like,
not listening. Come on, up with you. And Rodon kind of starts dragging her towards not dragging, but gently up and then leading over the entry.
I don't think she can stand right now. She's like in fetal position, just kind of like.
The way
All
that
right,
I
then,
picture
Carrie.
it, the way that I picture it from what he said is that he just lifted up his arm and she's hanging off of it because she bit him.
She let go, so yeah, Rodon would, I guess now at this point, carry if she's still in the fetal position.
Okay, so Rodon is now carrying Yoda towards you guys, and you guys make your way out of the metal cave.
Yep. What's
Okay.
wrong with her?
Let's go. Let's go.
She's still shaking.
You might have blinded her with that fiery blast.
Blinded.
Thing.
It's just.
Okay, so you're outside. Finally made it outside of the into the daytime.
Okay. I throw off my blindfold and just take a deep breath.
And Lily, you feel a huge weight just be lifted off your shoulders after you make it out.
Let's not do that again.
Something tells me that. And Goma stops speaking. Just...
Hey, wait, no, you need to talk.
Don't think about it right now. We're out. We're alive.
I don't.
So is
like
Rodon
not
still carrying
knowing.
Naoda?
Yes.
Okay.
DM.
Like he may put her down to check, but if she is still in fetal position, it's like, all right, and then back up and carrying.
Here, give her this. I'm gonna throw him my blindfold.
Okay. And as you take your blindfold off and your eyesight is slowly returning to normal, since they were closed, it feels really bright out here.
Mm-hmm.
As you start to adjust, you do see a little flash of blue come from the tree right next to you.
Okay, I want to check out what that was.
DM, would you like me to roll?
You can, sure.
Purposely failed the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, I had to roll on the blindfold for him to use an iota if needed, but I do want to check what was on that tree.
Okay, are you going over to it to check?
Yes.
Okay. As you go over to it, and do investigation check for me.
Investigation. +18. Yeah, 17 +1.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find something. There it is.
That don't sound too good.
Surprise attack. It's actually more dinosaurs. There was a dinosaur hiding, but Gummy got mad at me for not using passive perception last time, so I had to use passive perception to see if anybody would notice it, and you had an 18.
I didn't get mad. What do you mean?
You kind of did just a little.
I mean, is it a surprise attack? I kind of
Yes, there was actually one. They were up in the tree, and the fact that when Goma was walking away and you screamed, "Wait, you must speak," kind of gave you guys away.
Oh my gosh.
Well, shit. Did he? I'm assuming he attacked me, right?
Yeah, he's going to. Just give me a second. I'm trying to set something.
Oh,
up
okay.
fast.
Oh god.
I know it's not letting me though, so I'll just have to do it differently. I have to do it on the fly. I had something prepared and it won't let me use the thing I prepared, so I'll have to do it differently. Which is a bummer.
Right.
As much as I currently dread the situation. Aw.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I hear combat music?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like deja vu all over again.
It's like what?
Deja vu. All right. Okay, I will just do it this way because it's not letting me.
Huh. Whoops.
Sometimes Roll20 gives me issues. Like I set everything up with these character sheets, so I should be able to just roll it right off the character sheet, and it's not letting me.
That's weird.
Okay, so that's a 20. That's a 20 to hit.
Oh, 20 to hit. It does hit for sure. Is it possible for me to use my uncanny dodge, or because it was a sneak attack, I can't?
You can use it.
Wait.
Okay.
Dodge?
I think it applies to like the damage roll though.
Yeah, it does. It's so like whatever damage it is, it could be halved.
Oh, that works against
that
sneak
worked.
attacks too.
Well, I was gonna allow her to use it, but if you don't, if
That's
it
cool.
shouldn't,
No. I was just curious.
it's 7. So okay, so that'll work if I do it that way. Okay, so it's 7 piercing damage.
Okay, so I am bad at math, Taft.
DM, do you round up or
3.
down?
3.
3?
Okay.
All right.
You always round down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I can do it this way. But he gets 2 attacks.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So that's a 20 to hit, which also
no.
hits, and it's 8 bludgeoning damage on that one.
Yeah, that one I probably didn't dodge that one in time. Okay. Ah, son of a guys!
So as he does that, he bites at you and then swings his club. You hear him let out a very loud roar right in your ears, and it reverberates in your ears.
Oh no, not my ears, my bad ears.
And then you hear noises coming from the this direction. Come on. In this direction, you hear responses coming from all around you.
Oh gosh.
But they sound kind of far away, so maybe not immediate danger.
So when
I guess we'll do
Lily
initiative real
yelped-
fast just to do this one to see what you guys can do with this.
Rolling initiatives.
Yeah, let's roll initiative. Where's my initiative turn? Did you roll that already? You did. 13. Okay.
Yeah, I just rolled it.
Yep, gotcha.
I got a
I am
20
actually-
plus 2.
20.
Considering her state, I am actually going to say she goes last.
Oh gosh.
I'm rolling on roll.
Are you
20
sure about
for-
that? I got a 2.
Yeah, I'm rolling on so that way it could already be on the list.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Oh, I
Then,
forgot about that.
Yeah. So I'll.
No, you
I'll
don't have to roll. I can put you on there. Nope, you're
Okay.
right.
I will say then, if you got a 2, you'll put me either above or below. But she's starting to come out of it, but it's still
No problem. I think I
gonna
can put
be a
you on
minute.
there.
20 for me.
What did you get, Zach?
Rodon's 20. I'm 22. Lily's 21. Holy crap, we got some high rollers.
Heckin'
Okay, so we have Lily first.
No, it'd be I'm Gomo first because he got 22.
22. Okay, so Gomo, Lily, Rodin, Neelon. We'll say the fighter, the dinosaur, and then Neota. Sound good? Okay.
See,
All right, Gomo, it's your turn first.
Okay. I cast Bane on this dinosaur dude,
Okay.
which I don't think requires a roll. Cast it
No,
at level 1.
how stupid. I'm sorry, continue.
It's a bit of a waste, but okay. It's up to 3 creatures of my choice that I see within range, which is 30 feet, must make charisma saving throws. And whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which lasts for a whole minute, they take a d4 negative to their attack rolls and saving throws.
All right, charisma saving throw.
Yes, DC is 14 to beat.
Chip 4.
So he's now baned?
Yeah, he's got the Bane.
God, I'm getting too lazy with like spell casting. I'm just like doing the casting. I need to get in the habit of describing the spells better. Because there's a
Use
cool
your
material
music
component. I need a drop of blood, so like I would have to like take my utility knife, prick my finger, and as the blood drop falls, do the incantation, and the blood dissipates, and then he would feel like kind of compelled, like confused. And now
Okay.
he has Bane on him, and Gomo's gonna move 25 feet is my distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there.
Okay. So you are now essentially flanking.
Yeah, I think I'm behind him now, I guess.
Okay, Lily, it is your
I'm
turn.
done.
Okay. Well, since I'm like real up close and personal with this guy, I want to see if I can like grab my daggers and like stab them down into his knees.
Oh, okay. Ouch. You can kneecap him.
Yeah.
It's not an arrow to the knee. It's a dagger to the knee.
Yeah, I have 2 daggers.
Okay, dagger.
To both knees.
Okay. You have to roll to hit. And it should tell you if you
17?
forget. Is that what you rolled, or is that what your to hit is?
What's my roll is?
So if you
And-
look on your sheet, it says dagger, and then it says hit DC +5.
Yes.
Yeah, so 17 +5,
All right. 17 plus 5.
which is, come on, math.
Oh no, my greatest enemy. Hold on.
Big number.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Oh, you're like Taliesin. This is funny. Okay, 22 to hit. Yes, it hits.
Need a cheering section in the background. Go, go, Liliola!
1d4 plus 2. Okay. Wait, do I use like could I use both daggers? Is it
Yeah,
each?
so you would do two different attack rolls.
Oh, okay. So the first one is 3 plus 2, so 5.
Okay, 5 damage. Okay.
And the second one is 4 plus 2, so 4, 6.
Well, you got to do an attack roll for that one too.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they went at the same time. Okay, well that's 5. All right, so let me roll for the other one then. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so as you stab with one, and it sinks in at his right around his kneecap, he lets out a howl, and as you go to stab the other knee, his leg moves out of the way as he's flinching from the other one, and you miss the second attack.
Okay, cool. So in that case, I'm going to bonus action disengage and use my movement to get away.
Okay, where are you going?
Away. Let me see.
Away.
Away.
Oh, this way. I'm over here now.
Wow.
Hey, I got bit. Leave me alone.
Is that the first time Lily has actually done damage in combat? I think it is.
No, she's
No,
I think it
she's
is.
nailed that
Oh.
that monster in
She felt bad about
the
it.
the big spider thing in the eye.
She's had
that
some
smacked down in the
right.
middle.
Wow,
I completely forgot about that. I'm just
She
thinking
did.
of like
she's
the
had
first
fantastic
thing.
shots.
I was
This is
thinking
the
about like the
first
first
time
combat where she like was like hiding in the
Hide.
bush and like
Yeah,
missing it.
but no, she went for it this time. This is the first, like, I'm swinging first move.
This
True,
is the
that's what it
first. No, I'm not swinging first. He attacked me first. I got bit. But no,
I mean-
this is the first up close and personal fight. I'm always away.
True. Okay, Rodan, it is your turn.
Nice R rolls.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Know
it's a
how
good,
long it would
roll.
take because I'm currently carrying Nyota. I'm gonna set her down, turn around, bonus action, patient defense, which is just let me find this. 1 key point to take dodge action as a bonus, and I'm basically just gonna kind of set myself in front of Nyota, but basically prepared to dodge or parry if necessary.
Okay. Okay, that's your
much as I
turn.
can do right now. Yeah, I
Right,
think
that brings us.
depending on how long it would take to set down, like, because he's not just going to drop her to the ground and run.
Yeah, and I mean, you probably wouldn't have any movement left, but if you wanted to have some kind of action, you probably could do something.
Maybe let's say like here. So that a stroke.
Okay,
like,
so
I'm putting
you
myself
setting her down
between
was
him.
the action. Okay, got you. All right.
Yes.
Neelan, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna run up and then whack at it twice.
All right. Whack away.
Waka,
Damn,
waka,
kids are
waka.
Whacking in my tool shit. That is a natural one.
Do you have a dice jail? Because that one's done you no good all day.
I did fine. I got an 18 plus some stuff
It was,
earlier.
it was last game where he was like running into trees and stuff that he should have been.
And the second one is no. It's
What did I just tell you? All right. Okay, so you run up and
You need to get a timeout stool like I have.
he's ready for it. He sees you running at him, swinging, and you swing wide. And the other one, he has a shield, a spiky shield, and he's able to catch your sword on it. And he hisses in your face.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So that is going to be on me, and it boosts my AC an additional 2. So my AC is now 21 for
Okay.
the next minute, I believe.
Oh wait,
10.
that you had 2 swings.
Yeah, that was my action.
Okay, you have advantage because it's flanked, so we can say that was your first round. Your first, if you want to do a second.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
14.
That's better.
You said
Almost like,
with
I'm
advantage?
helping.
Yep, worth advantage.
With advantage.
Strategic.
14 plus, I believe, 5. 14 plus 5, yeah.
Okay, that hits.
So 19, and it's going to be an 8. That's 3 plus 2, 5 damage. So instead of the bonus action, if we can retcon that real quick, Shield of Faith, I'm going to pump a Divine Smite.
Okay, so 5 damage and then Divine Smite.
So that's an additional 2d8. That's 4 and a 7, so an additional 11 radiant.
Got it. Okay, so you run over and he catches the first swing on his shield, his spike shield, and he hisses at you, and you're like, "Oh heck no, you did not just hiss at me!" And you swing again, and you tear right through his chest, and you leave a big gash right down his middle section.
I don't know what
And
you
there's-
said to me, but I didn't like your tone.
There's a weird light red blood oozing out of it.
For a little piece of flavor, can I say, like, cut through, and then there was just a split second between finishing the cut and then a boof, where the Divine Smite impacted?
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The animators.
So now it is it is now the fighter's turn. So as he's he's blocking your shield or blocking your attack and he gets hit, he's actually going to swing behind him at Gomo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just use roll 20.
Ooh.
It's an 18 to hit.
Minus a d4.
Oh, minus a d4. A 14 to hit.
Excellent. Still hits.
I
I mean,
All right,
my
you take
my
3
AC is
damage from that
13. My AC is 13. Like,
That was mine.
it's still.
That's
It's like it doesn't matter what it would have been. It still would have hit.
But it was better.
You know what?
Okay.
It was.
It wasn't
You know what? It would be like Gomo though to go through the entire formality of the thing.
It's like I know you
Alright,
will
so-
still hit me, but just
We need to go all through. We need to do all the.
sir,
paperwork,
it's standard
okay?
protocol. You need to complete your swing.
That is supposed to go away.
So as he swings behind and hits you with that, he completes his turn and tries to hit you with his shield.
Ooh.
Which is a 17. Which does
Wait.
another 5 damage.
17? Wait, 16 plus. Oh, and then minus, and then it's a 17.
Minus 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, so how much how much damage was that?
5
Holy shit,
damage.
that's a lot.
5.
But the first swing,
The first one was 3,
It's only 3.
right?
and then the shield is 5. So 8 total.
Ugh. It's like, like it just barely grazes him, but it still connects. So that first sword, where does it hit?
It was a club, and he was
Oh, it's
swinging
a
it
club.
at you.
It's like,
Yeah.
thunk. Ugh. And
Yep.
then another impact, boom, from the shield.
Yeah, and the shield is spiked, so the spikes
Oh.
actually stick into you a little bit as he hits you.
Not again.
And he lets out another call, and you hear the same calls. You hear multiple calls all around you from mostly from this side, but you do hear another one from far away this side. And the one over on this side actually sounds the closest.
Oh, I need to roll for concentration for Bane. It's a
Ah.
good hit.
Yes, twice actually. You gotta roll 2 times.
14. Oh my god, I gotta roll twice. No, it's a 3. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
first
go back.
club was okay. He, Como held on, but the spike, the stinging, loses concentration, and the Bane lifts. The misty blood that's been impacting him is now gone.
Nice. Okay, that brings us to
My spell slot.
Neota.
Hey. So the whole fight, she's been slowly coming back to her senses. The sounds of her.
The whole 6
acquaintances.
seconds.
Well, I mean, also while they were walking out of like the cave and stuff. But
Gotcha.
she's finally more or less back to this reality, this world. And looking around for a minute, smelling blood, seeing them fighting. Hearing, you said the other roar was from over here?
Yep.
About right there?
Well, that direction. I was just
Yeah.
trying to point in what directions they were coming from, but it sounds
Okay.
like it's it's getting closer to you.
She is going to cast blindness on this one.
Blindness?
Mhm.
Blindness.
Blindness or deafness. It's just it's a
Is
See,
it a area and
it's kind
effect?
of weird because it's a magic that she just has, but it does have a in the description it does have a con save, but considering that she just does it, I'm not sure if that negates the con save or
No.
not.
When you that
No,
just
it's the
means
same
you have
thing.
you just have access to it without actually having to use a spell slot. It's like a natural.
I had a
ability.
feeling.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
Yeah.
so
So Constitution
just gotta
saving
roll a
throw.
con save.
Yeah, con
That's
save
a
is
20.
their thing.
Oh, nope. Yeah. Doesn't do anything.
Nice. Okay, so you focus on him, and you're trying to you try to focus, and you're like, oh yeah, I have these things that I can do, and you're trying to blind him, but it doesn't seem like it's having an effect.
Can I stand up with my bonus action?
Well, you can stand up with your movement if you want. It'd be like half your movement. Okay, you stand up with with half your movement, and then you have half left, and then you have bonus action.
Okay. I'll move forward and just leave it. Leave it there. There we go.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Gomo.
Okay. I'm hurting. I'm hurting, so I'm going to... If I move away from it incurs an attack of opportunity, right?
You could.
And disengage is a full action?
Well, disengage is something that people, some classes have, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's something that just everybody can do.
Okay. Well, in that case, well, there's no way around it, I guess. I'm going to run through him. This way.
Oh,
I was
between
trying to
the
make sure I
legs.
was like disengage.
In between the legs.
Okay. I was trying to look up disengage just to be sure I was right about that. No, it says if you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn.
Are you sure it's a 'cause
So I
then
thought
again,
it was.
I guess deep gnomes have it because I have disengage on mine. It says
Yeah,
actions
I-
in combat. that you
Okay,
can
so I
take.
just
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I was checking because I wasn't sure.
I looked up. I looked it up. It looks like disengage is a standard action that takes
Yes.
up one of your actions.
It takes up your whole
Certain
action.
classes can use it as a bonus
Yes.
action.
Ah, that's what it is.
Like
Okay, got
rogues
you.
can do it as a
Okay,
bonus.
it
They
would
don't have
tell
to
you
use
if
their
it's a
action. They
bonus
can still
action, okay.
disengage and like attack and stuff, like so they can dart in and out of combat.
Okay, so you wanted to just disengage.
Yeah, I'm fully disengaging, and then I'm using my racial trait to just kind of
Right.
run in between legs and just show up on the other side.
Okay.
Put Neelan in between me and the angry lizard. The other
I can
angry
just see you
lizard.
like run underneath both of them.
Yep.
That's funny. Okay, is that your turn?
Ends, and then I use my bonus action to put Bardic Inspiration on Neelon.
Tap him
Okay.
on the thigh as you go by. Just
Yep.
And that
It's like,
brings our
tag you're it.
that brings us to Liliola. But as this happens, Goman, you're running underneath the legs of these two. The blood that dripped down from you and the dinosaur thing is being pulled in your direction pretty fast, like past you on the ground
Oh.
in this direction.
Oh. The blood is being pulled?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I can do anything because I used all my actions
But you-
for this turn, but I noticed that.
But you noticed that as you were running underneath the two of them.
Okay.
Lily, it is your turn.
Geez, I don't know what to do. Let me see. I guess I'll get my short bow and I'll aim it to the dinosaur and just fire.
Okay. Fire away. Fire as you shall.
8 13.
Okay, so you pull out your bow, you aim at it, and you fire. And you fire wide, and it hits the tree behind him.
Okay. Then I'm going to take this opportunity to, for my bonus action, I'm gonna hide over here behind the tree.
And with your passive perception, you notice nothing.
Oh, don't scare me like that.
Is that not the job of a DM?
Yeah, you notice another dinosaur who's just literally been standing there watching this whole thing, watching his other friend just get beat to death.
You got popcorn?
He's like, yeah, sure, here you go.
Thanks. We'll watch together.
All right, is that your turn?
Weird how one of these things suddenly spoke common.
It's like, want
Yeah.
some water, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna chill with this
good.
imaginary dinosaur over here. I'm done.
The imaginary. Yeah, Barney in the. All right, Rodan, it is your turn.
I hate
Okay.
you. You hate me.
Oh my fuck.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna
We're
kill
eating
your whole
popcorn in the
party.
tree. We're both coming up with words for it. That's the funny.
Oh my
Hey, the
fucking
bard is
God.
singing.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Actually, no, yeah, I
Okay.
can do that because that's still technically like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna start with one unarmed strike to the thing.
Okay, the thing.
The
Hit
dino.
the thing.
The dino.
Cool.
Do it. Hit it.
Is that advantage because I'm flanking, or
You're not flanking. You're just next to.
that's a 3
Yeah, flanking would be directly across.
without
from
adding
something.
anything?
Okay.
Well, if you
Speaking of
connect
Legend of
the
Korra,
center
he's
lines
like, "Do the
between
thing."
two of the characters, and if the edge goes through the opposite side of the enemy's like
Yeah. So, like,
if someone
was
then
here,
you're flanking.
It would
Okay, so
still
it have to
it
be
would still
fully on the
technically-
opposite side. Okay.
Yeah, so for enemies that are medium sized, you have to be directly on the opposite side.
Okay, so
There's the
the first
whole
one is a miss. It was a fucking 3.
Mhm.
Second unarmed strike. That's a 13 plus
That hits.
6.
Plus 6. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then that is a 1d6 plus 3. 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay.
If he's still alive, we're gonna go ahead and do. I can use an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Actually, wait, hold on a moment. Yeah, I can just go ahead and do one more armed strike as a bonus action. So
Alright.
we'll go for.
So you get 2 hits normally, right? And then one
Yes.
more as a bonus action would be 3. Okay, got it.
Yes. If I wanted to do 2, I'd have to spend a key point and use Flurry of Blows, but I'm
Yeah.
just using the 1 unarmed. So that is 8 plus 6, 14.
Ooh, I have to check. I forget. So your first one you punch and he dodges out of the way. The second one hits him, and the third one he puts his shield up and you end up punching the shield. Luckily, you barely missed the spikes.
Ow. Okay, so
Alright.
yeah, that ends my turn because that was the bonus action.
All right, Neeline, it is your turn.
I'm going to whack him.
Whack.
Alright, so.
Is it
two
HW
strikes.
whack or is that a WH whack?
I'm going to whack him. Alright.
Is
First
it a
one.
divine weapon?
That's a no. Second strike because I don't have advantage.
Remember, you have
Natural 20.
Oh,
no
alright.
chance.
Also, divine weapon.
It's
Whack it.
divine weapon.
So that's a natural 20 plus 5, 25 in total.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that's a 4 doubled. That's 8 plus 2, 10. And I'm gonna pump a second level divine smite.
Okay.
No.
Are
First
those spells divine smites?
Yes. I
Okay.
expend a spell slot after a hit.
In that case, you can add your inspiration die to the damage, if you choose to.
Oh, and what was that
Oh yeah,
again?
he did tap.
1d8.
Okay, so that's an extra 2 damage. So a total of 12.
From the
Yeah.
divine smite.
No, for the initial hit. Because I added the inspiration to the damage.
Well, the inspiration.
it's
didn't you
to
say
spell
it's from
attacks.
the spell attack? So
Yeah,
when
it
you
goes
do divine
on-
smite, it adds plus your D8 to the divine smite itself.
Okay, then I'll just add the 2 afterwards. So second level divine smite, so that's 5. And a 1, so that's 6.
So 8 more.
Would I double the damage because of the natural 20 as well, or is that just like it's just there?
That's a good question.
That
I
is
would
a
assume
good
it would be-
question.
I would assume it would be like just there, but we
I
would have
think-
to.
I
Okay,
think it's.
no worries.
I don't think it gets doubled because it's not
Yeah, that'd
part of
be
the natural
crazy.
attack.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
regardless, either way, you slash at this dude, put in your divine smite,
Oh
and
god,
he's dead. How do you win?
he explodes into a confetti. Just like,
And that was me saying that, not even like trying to say it. It came naturally. Sorry.
it's overkill. It's just-
All good. What's it? So the first strike doesn't go as planned, so he's just going to like swing down, maybe catch it on the shield, on the spike shield he's got. The other one, the one that actually hits, I'm just gonna like use my palm to strike the pommel of my sword to stick it into his throat.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And as you do that, he lets out a garbled sound and slumps to the ground.
All right, that one's taken care of.
So while all that's happening, is my blood still being pulled?
Yes, it's about to where the water is now. It's being pulled in that direction.
Oh, that's actually a good question. So doing the killing blow on this duder, is his blood being yanked the other direction?
It is.
Joyous.
Am I bleeding?
Are we still in combat or?
You are not for the moment.
Right. Neota is going to up. And cure wounds. Second level.
On who?
Gomo. She's seeing
On
some
Gomo.
blood big old that don't look good.
She would actually heal. Neota's healing me after I pretty much sent her into an epileptic shock.
Wow.
I mean, what? That wasn't me. What do you mean?
You know, heat of the battle, adrenaline's running high.
Quick question, DM.
Yes.
Seeing your blood being pulled from your damn body. Yeah.
So when we were coming through this first time, with that blood spear, does this seem like a similar thing, or
What do you,
like with the shaman? It used the blood spear against us earlier.
it did.
Does the blood
Are you
like
saying would you
kind of
recognize it?
unnaturally moving towards it? Would that give any indication that maybe this is a similar thing that's going to happen?
I don't know. Do you think that's something, a correlation your character would come up with? I mean, there's nothing that I can think of that would, like, metagame. I can't think of anything that would put the two, like, the correlate the two. But you seem to, as a player, so maybe your character would think the same thing. I don't know.
I wouldn't immediately jump to blood spear, but thinking back to that, it's definitely not a good thing.
It is creepy that, you know,
I mean,
something used
bloods
blood
don't
against
move
you.
by itself.
Exactly. So you watch something hurl blood at you, and all of a sudden this blood is moving. So I could see how you could maybe put the correlation together.
Yeah. I'm leaning up against the tree, just holding where I got bit and stuff. Like,
So as you do, and you
Am
look
I
at your
being
blood,
healed?
your blood is not moving, Lily.
no, I'm hiding in the tree.
So am I being
Yes.
healed?
For how much?
5?
5?
Again, 5 health back. That's almost all of it. I lost 8. I'm back up 5, so I'm pretty good, you know. Pretty much
Okay,
near
so as
full
you
HP.
as
yeah.
Neota comes up and she's healing you, the sky above your guys' head, not all of the sky, but just above your head in about a 20-foot radius, is starting to turn a dark red.
Maybe we should go.
It's okay. He's
Go.
no. DM's gonna hate me.
Yoink.
Love the idea of he
So-
does this as he's
So
doing
the
Dispel.
question,
Yeah.
side note with Dispel Action, but don't you have to like know what creature it is and where they are, and like
one
focus
creature,
on them?
object, or magical effect within range.
Okay. Where are you pointing this at though? You don't know where this is coming from, do you?
We just described a red cloud forming over
Okay,
our
so
head.
you're
I'm targeting
so
that.
you're targeting the cloud itself is what I'm asking. Because I thought you had to. Okay,
Target a
magical
caster?
effect.
No, yeah.
Okay, magical effect. All right, that's what I was trying to clarify. All right.
But now, of course, if that spell being cast is higher than level 3, then it doesn't automatically just get rid of it. It's a spell save
No,
DC instead.
so as you cast that, the cloud starts dissipating away. And you
Okay.
hear more screeches coming from around you. There's some. They
From
seem
around.
a lot closer now. Yeah, they seem a lot
Okay.
closer now.
Okay.
We should go. We should go.
I agree,
Go.
and I cast Minor Illusion over... when we first came through, where did we come from? It was this direction? Or... No, not
This
the-
direction.
Here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
first came
from-
through. It was
yeah.
about here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I cast minor illusion to, well, over here.
To create a stone
To
wall.
create, no. I'm gonna create sounds of fighting.
Okay.
That's, wait, how far away is that? That's like, I think that's just about 30 feet. Yeah, 25, 30. Okay.
Towards where the rock was, right? Where you guys came out of?
Right.
Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
the sounds that we were making.
Yeah, got you.
So like fighting and clink, clank, just yeah.
Can we go now?
All right.
And move away from that sound I just created.
Okay.
And that
so,
sound will last for a minute.
And you guys are heading back the direction you guys came?
Yes. Running away. Running.
I'm not leaving a blood trail, right? I don't know how much I'm bleeding.
No, you're not. It's not
Okay,
that bad.
good. All right, cool.
And I'm assuming you guys are trying to head back towards Harper
Trying to. Yeah, I actually meant
Yes.
to ask when we first came out, like what time of day it is.
Well, what you can make out, it looks like it might be somewhere around midday.
Just some midday. Got it.
Yep.
Anyways, okay. Well, I'm gonna try my best to try and navigate back to the town.
Well, we did leave markers. You
did leave
drew
markers.
on.
Well,
Yeah.
not too many. I just made like one etching in the tree, and
Thought
we're
you were doing
surrounded
that
by
after that.
trees. I don't know how easy those are to find.
Can I get a marching
Mark.
order, please?
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I can only move 25 feet a turn, so I don't think I'll be moving as
Yes,
quickly
I
as
am. I'm
everybody
probably towards
else.
the back.
I'm debating whether I should take my health potion right now. or
I
not.
guess we'll make this the front then.
And do I
Okay,
notice
guess.
if Elite is hurt?
This will do like that.
Okay.
So Nilan's hanging
DM?
back.
Yeah.
Neilon always.
Yeah, he always
Takes the
takes
back.
the rear.
Yep.
I
That's
notice
like
if
his
the Lily
thing.
is hurt.
He likes it from behind. Wait. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Look, you don't have to give the fan artist ideas.
I wasn't on purpose.
Mhm.
Wow.
Totally was, but that's okay.
But yeah,
Yes.
did Naota notice if Lily was hurt?
Make a perception check.
Six.
A 6? No, you don't really notice. She's not hurt. That there's nothing like profusely bleeding or anything like that. So she was bit and then whacked with a club. So
Yeah.
she's got
I only
some
lost
she's got some
11.
bruising.
Yeah, I only lost 11 health points. So. I'm
Okay. So as you guys are walking, trying to retrace your steps, I need you guys to roll. Let's see, Rodon, you're in front, so roll a survival check for me,
Can I aid him?
and then
Just
Oh, wow,
Yes,
holy
you can-
shit.
for all of us.
you can aid him if you want. And then Neelon, I
Okay.
would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Okay, how are you
I
aiding?
would like to aid Neil on that.
Well, I'm
Gomo,
trying
how
to,
are you aiding?
because I'm also very actively trying to navigate back
Okay.
towards the town.
Okay.
So whatever you're
So-
doing to try and discern directions and things, I'll chime in and kind of like do it together.
Okay, so why
Okay,
don't you
so would
roll
that
as well?
be Yeah.
That's an 8.
Well, I
Okay.
I do feel like Naota would be, especially after being flashbanged real hard.
Well,
on
if you want,
guard.
instead of so why don't you make a perception check as well?
Okay.
instead of it, and yeah. So instead of trying to lead everybody out of this area, you're looking around for things that might scare you.
Yeah, so I'm helping Neelon with that. 12.
12. Okay.
Okay, and for my survival check, 18 plus 1, 19.
Okay. So, as you guys are following, running through the jungle, you start noticing some of the marks that Gomo left on some of the trees. And you seem to be finding your way on this path okay. Neelon and Neota, as you're looking around for anything that's suspicious, anything, you're hearing a lot of the noises, and they're still coming from all around you. Mm-hmm. It does seem like there are quite a few of these things around. And you're hearing different noises, like there either is maybe some of them are the actual dinosaurs, some of them are the dinosaur people things, some of them, but you're hearing other noises that are, you would assume would be coming from them as well, but they do sound different, like you've never heard these ones before. Almost like they're just different types of them. Okay, so, and then I just need, Rhoda, I need you to make another check for me, and Gomo, if you want to keep aiding him, go ahead and make another check as well.
Okay. Wait, I'm rolling?
Yes, you're both rolling. One more time. Another check to see
15
survival.
plus 3, 18.
16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, so 17 and 18, yeah. So you're able to just keep going down your tracks. You see more of the markings that you left behind. And you feel very confident that you're heading in the right direction.
Good,
Value.
Village.
Yeah, and one more check for me from both of you, and then we'll be. Just want
to. I didn't do too well. 11.
Same here. 11 plus 1, 12.
Okay, and then one more perception check from Neota and Neelon.
Perception. That's 3. It's not my strong suit.
Okay. I see your 14 there.
Yeah, it's plus 3.
Okay. 17.
I was looking at a spell to see if I could do anything, but I didn't want to be loud.
So as you guys are trekking through the jungle, trying to stay ahead of the sounds, you notice that the noises that you're listening to, that the calls are going back and forth, they seem like they're getting farther away from you behind you. So it seems like maybe you're getting away from them okay. And eventually you do make it back, and there's a more solid path that you're on, and it brings you, and you know that this was the path that'll bring you out of the jungle towards Harpfall. And about around dusk, you make it out of the jungle.
Food.
And that is where we're gonna end the session tonight.
We
Yay!
live.
We escaped.
We're alive. We are alive.
I love the
I
idea
kiss
of
this
Gomo.
paved ground.
Love the idea of Gomo using his little legs as soon as he sees the town to run as fast as he physically can. Just like screw
Somehow
everything
he's
else.
actually moving at 30 feet per round this time. Like, whoa.
Actually, the way I imagine it is, if there's food involved, he's running as fast as Rodan.
Yeah, just,
It's like straight up Kung Fu Panda moment right there. It's
all
like,
laws of physics, just.
yeah, Gomo takes
Yes.
a 20.
And Naruto runs down the pathway.
It's just like he just runs vertically up walls and cabinets and whatever. It's just like Gomo, you're doing a perfect split. I'm doing what?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you finally made it out of your first quote-unquote dungeon. It only
Oh
took
my
you 2.5
God.
sessions.
We didn't even beat
Hey,
it.
but we got there, didn't we?
Right?
Yeah.
And we
We
have
found things out.
also we have a box of proof.
You what?
Damn it, we do still have a body bag.
You body bag. You have a body bag.
Well,
Yep.
I was gonna say, like, we're going straight to the town. We're not gonna go to the guards.
That's
Well,
where the
the guards
guards
are in
are.
town.
Oh wait, you mean
I
the
think
camp? Yeah, no, you're right. No, I thought that's where
Ah.
we're
Well, we
headed.
got, out,
Anyways,
we got out. We're heading back. That's for next
it's
session.
on the way. So, anyways, all right.
I think it
Well,
was just the idea of letting the audience know that we're out of danger.
yeah, we're
more or
ending the
less.
stream now. Stream ending is rolling, and woohoo.
Again, thank you
Hey.
again for watching. Don't forget we have a YouTube channel, we have Twitch channel, we have Twitter account, we have all sorts of things to check out. We have a Discord you can check out. Hopefully it's in the description of that. If not, I know it's on the YouTube. It's on my channel as well. You can check it out. We have lots of things going on in the Discord. So fun things we had all around. Thank you again for watching.
And everyone.
Also, thank you for the new followers.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.